If Keisha Kaur never existed, does Gucci Mane get robbed in Dallas by Pooh Shiesty? Man, these folks calling you a rat, all type of shit, bro. They saying you shooting fake guns, all type of shit, man. Bro, look, man, Offset borrowed $10,000, bro, from Lil TJ. And they say he borrowed it while he was gambling. He was down. We've been down before. We gamble. Hey, let me hold something. Where are all these 4-2 Dugg snitch allegations coming from? What's the origin from them, though?
Well, the origin of them is like this, if you've never heard this before.
What the hell wrong with Pooh Shiesty, bro? Let's do it, man.
One word, shit, 2 words, or a sentence.
Man, look, let's do 2 words.
Fucking stupid.
Damn.
Don't think because a nigga got some money that he's shielded from being a bitch ass nigga. Because most of the bitch ass niggas are the niggas with money.
TJ gave him $10,000, and later on they say Offset didn't pay him. Told the nigga, "Hey, fuck, nigga, get this shit back in blood." Well, guess what? He did. But TJ wasn't playing that shit. What happened with Peezy? Why he going so hard lately?
Peezy's a bitch ass nigga.
Wouldn't trouble be the last thing on your mind? Like, how does this nigga end up putting an AK in the face of his CEO, bro? Okay. Should Offset have turned the other cheek? No pun intended. That was wild.
That was wild. Pause.
Thank you. And Big 30, he had like a $100,000 bond.
Another genius.
Another genius.
Yeah.
His bond just got paused, and the judge ordered to stop his release, and he's being transferred to Dallas, like right now.
First of all, I have a major problem with Janae and Jake.
What are they preparing for Big 30, bro?
The indictment finna come down. I've had a problem with Jake before, but I really have a problem with Jake now.
Hey, kids, valuable lesson, man. Pay what you owe, man.
Yeah, he got sleep on the stomach. You hear me?
With the feet kicked up.
Yeah, he got sleep on the stomach. It's like the Wack 100 shit.
Hey, man, look here, man. Microphone. Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. You are now tuned in to the Mafi channel. I know you notice some changes around here, but when you do big things have to change sometimes. Welcome back, Dawgface.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. I love the new setting, the new digs.
Yeah, fucking with you, man.
It's a dope atmosphere.
I like to thank you because you've helped add to the Mafi channel situation, and we kind of get a little bit bigger, man. So we had to make a bigger set, man. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. You know how we do it, bro. Go right into it, dog. All right. You know I'm neutral in your whole situation, man, with Detroit and everything you do, but I just absolutely rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Do your ops understand how the algorithm works? Before I go into this, do they know that the more they talk about you, the more you kind of propel? Are they aware of that?
I don't think so. I don't believe so, and I say it as much. They think people who don't like me, all the Dawgface haters, they think. They literally think that when they say something negative about me, trying to sway public opinion, they think that shit has an impact on me. Does it have an impact on me? I don't care what they say to people in Detroit or in Michigan or even people who they know who may be spread across the country. It don't matter, right? When you talk about me, right, whether it's good or bad, at the stage of my career I'm at right now, all you do is propel me into the stratosphere. That's all you do.
Well, in case they aren't aware, I want to educate our people before we get into today's interview.
Okay.
The algorithm is an audience behavior tracker.
Right.
Were you aware of that?
Yes, you know I am.
Of course you are.
Right.
But the more they talk about it.
Okay, listen, so the term algorithm is a part of what the podcast or the YouTube lexicon right now, but they don't really know what the word, they never looked it up. All they know what the algorithm means, that your name is being mentioned, or that you're in the search engine, or people are familiar with you because of whatever. They don't know what it really means. Right. If you ask them the dictionary definition of what the word algorithm means, they couldn't tell you, but they know it has something to do with the frequency with which you are being mentioned, or your visibility. They look at algorithm like visibility. That's all they know. You ain't
never sat back, just been talking to your partners like, man, we should go to Pink Pony. And then just scroll on your phone. Now you're starting to see pink ponies.
All the time. Okay. What that is because listen, so even if you're not on your phone is aware of what you're saying, right? Okay. And when you're on your phone, I can be texting you, and when I'm texting you, right, we have smartphones. The smartphones are translating what you text and then broadcast it to somebody else. it's also capturing all of that information so that when I might text you something about a Mustang, a Ford Mustang, or a Porsche, right?
Right.
When you go to your YouTube channel, when you go to Google, there will be something, right? There'll be some footprint, or there'll be something in there about a Porsche or a Mustang or something.
It's really weird though, but
Your smartphone is tracking you. It is understanding you. It is AI technology that is understanding you. When you, especially when you put words in it, but you don't even have to put words. You don't have to speak it or type it, right? In order for your phone to pick up on it.
well, let's get this out of the way, bro. I know we don't really talk about what we talk about off the record, but I'm gonna do this. We haven't rehearsed this. I'm gonna just say this. This might be a little shocker for you, man. Off the record, in the beginning of the year, me and you made a bet. I made a bet with you that, hey man, I do believe that you're gonna be like one of the biggest media personalities, but it's gonna happen toward the end of the year. You're not arrogant, but you said in your way, I can pull it off in half the time.
Yes.
I'm like, he lit, but this nigga crazy.
Right.
Bruh, it's safe to say you proved me wrong. You pulled it off, bruh. It's April.
And I'm happy to have the opportunity to be able to sit down and talk to your audience.
That's dope, man. I think you're such a large personality. I was telling you before the cameras came on, I kind of can see like the trajectory of like media personalities in the game with me, working for Vlad for so long.
Right.
You definitely got it. You understand the concept of media. You understand algorithm. You understand everything like that. And I think you're going to be one of the big names to watch out for in 2026. I just want to tell you that for sure.
Oh, I appreciate that. I've been working hard for it, so it is what it is. It ain't come out of nowhere. I've been planning this shit. I'm like Nostradamus.
Right.
Dude, you like crazy hot right now.
Right.
And sorry, Vlad, I'm just saying, we have been in negotiations for getting you on Vlad TV. No jumper. It's safe to say you pulled it off, dog. So a bet's a bet. I'm gonna bless you.
Oh, you gonna pay me for real?
I'm gonna pay for real, man.
I didn't even expect you.
Yeah, nah. I got
right.
the man of my word, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do it on camera.
All right.
Just to make sure that we good. Let me know how you want to do it, Cash App or Zelle. We're not gonna say the dollar amount unless you want to, but we don't have to say the dollar amount. I'm gonna pay you like I said, bro. You've been showing your.
Well, you can.
I'm gonna bless you.
You can Zelle me, so ain't no charges.
I got these cameras rolling right now. I'm using them, but I'm gonna have my assistant over here. Hey, shoot that. Give the.
You can use my phone number.
Okay. We off air.
Okay.
Get ready for the interview.
Okay.
I'm gonna bless you.
Oh,
just
okay.
Like I said.
Okay.
And congratulations on all your success.
All right. I appreciate that.
Let's get these folks what they ready for, bro.
Oh.
You know we gonna get into the Detroit stuff, all that crazy stuff. I gotta get the meat and potatoes out the way.
A little bit of Detroit shit.
Okay.
Right? Because whenever we talk about Detroit shit, it makes the algorithm go down.
Damn. Why you say that?
Because when it comes to a national or an international or a universal feel, Detroit is lit. It is lit because of a couple of personalities, but Detroit is not an Atlanta. It's not an LA. It's not a Houston. It's not in New York. It's not even Miami when it comes to litness. So whenever I talk about homegrown issues, it always spirals downward whenever I spend too much time talking about anything Detroit. So okay. I'm telling you, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, respectfully.
Right.
I mean, because if it's a hot issue, it's a hot issue.
We'll do a splash of Detroit.
Okay, yeah.
Let's get the meat and potatoes out the way.
I ain't trying to hurt my motherfucking numbers by talking too long about niggas that don't matter.
Man, look, man, folks been hitting me up like, man, you gotta ask Dawgface what he think about what's going on. I said, you know what, I got y'all. New location, new interview. Let's go.
All right.
Hey, bro, look, man, Offset borrowed $10,000, bro, from Lil TJ. And they say he borrowed it while he was gambling. He was down. We've been down before. We gambled. Hey, let me hold something. TJ gave him $10,000, and later on, they say Offset didn't pay him. Told the nigga, hey, fuck, nigga, get this shit back in blood. Well, guess what? He did. But TJ wasn't playing that shit. They say Offset was scraping him, doing all type of shit, and allegedly it was a shot rang off, and Offset got hit. My question to you, bro, is...
Well, TJ got locked up, didn't he?
He's out now.
There, he was taken into custody. Was he arrested?
He was arrested,
okay.
And I guess a bond, but he's out now.
Okay.
Should Offset have turned the other cheek? No pun intended. That was wild.
That was wild. Pause.
Thank you.
Right, because that's a backside pause.
Hey, but look, if somebody tell you to get it back in blood, when you first see them, should you be prepared to fight or kill?
Both. All depending on who it is you're dealing with. You know who you're dealing with. You have a firm understanding. Listen,
you know who to play with.
Yeah. So listen, $10,000 is not like $250, right? $10,000 is not like the average person is not lending the average person $10 grand. $10 grand is still a nice sum of money. You might have somebody saying, "Oh, 10 grand means nothing." Yeah, no, nigga. 10 grand means nigga. A nigga will kill you for less.
10 grand is 10 grand.
10 grand is 10 grand, right? And once you listen, these young motherfuckers are killing each other over shoes and over glasses. So 10 grand is enough to make a motherfucker wake up on the wrong side of the bed and decide to do something to your ass, especially if you feel like you playing with him.
Especially if I ask you for 10,000 and you give it to me immediately. I have an obligation to pay that back to you. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you feel a certain way if I'm just like, hey, bro, get it back in blood then, nigga?
If you tell...
Well, don't say me. Take
Bro,
me out.
no.
Let's call a nigga Ralph.
No, listen.
Ralph did you like that.
Listen, let me tell you something, brother. Let me just be absolutely clear. So like we just said, people know who to deal with. And if that is true, if that is right and exact, if he did say that, if those were the circumstances, and if Offset did say that to him, then we know now that he made a critical mistake, right? And people mistake people all the time. That's not new, right? People get niggas fucked up all the time. So if he did do that, I'm thinking he did it thinking that TJ was little TJ and not understanding his background and not understanding what he'd been through. So if he did do that, it was a massive miscalculation, and I bet you won't do that shit again.
Whole time little TJ don't even play like that.
Yeah, listen. So he going by, that's the same little TJ that get robbed in New York?
Yeah.
Right. So I think a lot of times motherfuckers get mixed up based on what has happened to them in the past. Like, somebody can do something to me today, and I might overlook it. I might swallow it, pause. I might just say, fuck it, right? But tomorrow, I might wake up with an entirely different attitude, and so the shit that I accepted yesterday, today I might bust your head for.
Right.
Yeah, and niggas are notorious for always miscalculating motherfuckers and not being able to read the temperature in the room.
Right. Let me ask you this. This kind of go with like gun laws and stuff like that. When people are, let's say we in a dispute, and I could try to unalive you, or I could shoot below the waist. What are the laws for shooting below the waist?
Well, yeah, there are. I don't know. So back when I was thugging, right? Back when I was thugging, yeah, if you're shooting below the leg, so how it goes was, I don't know if it's still that way, but when I was coming up, it was a difference between above and below the waist. Above the waist was considered everything vital, right? So above the waist would get you an attempt murder if he didn't die. Below the waist would get you a felonious assault or aggravated assault. That's how it used to be.
You in trouble, but not as much trouble if it was above.
Yeah. So that's how it used to be. Above the waist would automatically get your ass an attempt murder. If I shoot you in the thigh, it would be an aggravated assault, a felonious assault, an assault with the intent. All right, but.
So you think that shot in the ass was like because they knew the laws? Like, okay, I want to hurt this nigga.
Nowadays, man, a motherfucker get shot in the leg and die.
Damn.
So I don't know if they still have those same parameters that they did 20, 30 years ago, but it is true that below the waist would get you an aggravated assault, a felonious assault. Above the waist, right, you for sure getting an attempt murder if the person don't die. If he died, you getting it off bail. But that's how it used to be. I'm not sure if those laws have changed, but that's how it used to be. Below the waist would get your ass a felonious assault or aggravated assault. Above the waist would get your ass an attempt murder if they didn't die.
Let me ask you this. Offset was borrowing money at the casino when he first, got the money from little TJ. Man, they said on this time around, this nigga was down 800,000, bro. So he already feeling the way. He tight, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He got shot outside of his recent casino. Is it safe to say that Offset should probably chill out with gambling, man? Casinos ain't really his thing, bro.
Offset problems are bigger than just having a gambling habit. I mean, he's spiraling out of control right now. Even before Takeoff's passing, everything about Offset, his relationship with the women in his life, just how he carries himself, all that shit has just been. I mean, I'm thinking he's being exposed for what he always has been. I'm thinking that when the Migos were intact, right? They were able to play off each other. He was able to hide with the success. But he hasn't enjoyed the success that he had when he had the Migos going full force. So Offset is just being exposed. I don't want to condemn him like that, but what I will say is that I don't think he's a new person because the same thing keeps happening again and again and again. It's the same thing on repeat cycle, right? So I think he's just being exposed as being a fuck ass nigga. I mean, that's the only way you can put it. I think that his flaws are more exposed because he don't have QC to hide behind. He don't have a relationship with Baby, or he don't have the Migos together kind of like masquerade or cover up some of his flaws. He fully exposed, especially with the Cardi B shit.
Right.
I think that whole thing, I think he just psychologically, to tell you the truth, bro, I think that Offset is going through a state of depression. Even, you know, say, well, how can he be depressed? He got money. Bro, having money and having access to shit doesn't mean that the person isn't going through something psychologically. It don't mean that you're not down and out. Motherfuckers who are rich people who have means and power and influence, bro, oftentimes they have more bouts and fights with depression and other psychological illnesses than people who come from nothing, people who in the ghetto. I know motherfuckers who got a lot of money, and I know people who have nothing. And I know people who have nothing have better attitudes about life, and they're more content with themselves.
Wow. Well, I don't know, man. Shout out to Offset, man. Hope you heal up soon, big dog.
The ass part hurt.
Yeah.
The ass part hurt. See, people don't think the ass hurt. the ass hurt.
Sitting down now. If we couldn't sit down, we'd be
Yeah, the ass hurt. Yeah, you got to sleep on the stomach. Hey, you got.
Hey, kids, valuable lesson, man. Pay what you owe, man.
Yeah, he got to sleep on the stomach. You hear me?
With the feet kicked up.
Yeah, he got to sleep on the stomach. It's like the Wack 100 shit. He got to sleep on the stomach from here on out.
Hey, look, bro. Motherfuckers hit me up like, hey, man, you got to ask Dawg. I said, I got y'all. I'm going to ask him. What the hell wrong with Pooh Shiesty, bro? Let's do it, man.
One word,
man?
2 words, or a sentence.
Man, look, let's do 2 words.
Fucking stupid.
Damn. Come on, man.
Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. What's wrong with Pooh Shiesty? Fucking stupid. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with him.
What you thought when you first heard about the situation? With him and Gucci and the robbery and everything.
Well, I knew about it about an hour after it happened. Long before it broke. My man CEO King Munchie, because Munchie he lives in Texas, but he's from Memphis, and he got ties into, you know, different situations. So about an hour after it happened, he called me. He said, "Dawg, this is what's up on the floor." Dawg got his shit rocked, right? And he got relieved of his shit. And we talked for about a half hour about whether we can do a joint podcast and talk about it. But we both decided that we couldn't talk about it not because of Gucci, because we don't give a fuck about Gucci, but because that Pooh Shiesty was on federal papers, right? And so we knew if we talked about it that in any way that we would be given too much information. Even if we just talked about it minimally, it would be too much information, because if we had to discuss any details, it would be kind of like dropping clues about what happened with him being on federal paper. It was all bad. So Pooh Shiesty is fucking stupid. You can't get. Hey, listen. You said earlier, hey, little boys and girls, pay what you owe?
Yes.
Hey, little boys and girls, pay attention to the people who are being put on the pedestal, whether they are entertainers, whether they are athletes. Be aware and pay attention to things you see them going through, and use those things as life lessons, right? Because there can be, listen, even the biggest fool can teach you a lesson. So a lot of the youth are looking at these stars and looking up to them because they have access, they have money, they have power, they have jewelry, they have cars. Hey, listen, hey, young boy, young girl, a lot of this shit that you think is real and important and significant, a lot of that shit is the exact opposite of that. Don't look up to somebody according to what they have, because you don't know how they got it.
Now, you've been locked up before, man. Take us to the mindset of someone. I don't know if you ever had an ankle monitor, but if you have an ankle monitor on and you've done like over 3 years, wouldn't trouble be the last thing on your mind? Like, how does this nigga end up putting an AK in the face of his CEO, bro? You don't think? Like, do you have to be super angry to do that knowing that they know what you're doing, bro? That's what I'm asking.
No. Pooh Shiesty is, we talked about this before, about how the rappers now, the artists now, they're not being cultivated, they're not being groomed. There's no rite of passage that an artist, you can take somebody directly from the street, from the hood, from the trap house, and you can put them in front of a microphone in the studio, in the booth, and then from there, depending on how good they are, or how good the record is, or depending on how good their management team or label is, right? Because we know labels can take garbage shit and turn it into superstar records all the time. Yeah. When we heard Sexy Red the first time, no diss to Sexy.
Right.
When I heard that shit.
With the booty hole and all that shit, pause. Wow, right? Told you the color of it in
But
there.
I don't want to get too far off of that, right? But what happens is that I'm not shocked by it because you can't just play with everybody. And when I say that, I'm saying that with the utmost sincerity. When you take an artist, talking about a motherfucker not being able to read the tea leaves, talking about somebody not being able to take their finger and do a gauge on how hot it is. Pooh Shiesty and them ignorant ass Memphis ass niggas.
Come on, man.
Pooh Shiesty and them ignorant ass Memphis niggas. Ain't none of them Memphis niggas that, listen, bro, even the snitches in Memphis will kill you.
Nah, for real. Nah,
Yes. Even the snitch, hey, listen, man, Memphis is listen, you think, I'm from Detroit. You think Detroit is bad, right? And Detroit is a terrible city. A motherfucker would serve you like that for a violation. I've been around the country, and in comparison to Detroit, in terms of how fast things can go wrong, can go south, Memphis is a city that beats Detroit. Memphis, Chicago, Birmingham, Alabama.
Beat it in what? Ignorance?
No, in terms of going from 0 to 60, bam. Going from us talking, whatever we talked about turning into a misunderstanding, and that misunderstanding turning leading to violence. Chicago is ahead of Detroit of misunderstandings or words turning into violence. Memphis, Tennessee is, Memphis, Tennessee and Birmingham, Alabama are, and I think I'm a tough motherfucker, bro. You hear me? Memphis, Tennessee and Birmingham, Alabama are two cities where a misunderstanding that doesn't even sound like a misunderstanding to the naked ear can turn to a motherfucker getting shot in their face fast.
Like I tell people a lot of times, each city has their own thing. Some cities got
own temperament, yeah.
Some cities got murder. Some cities got scamming. What makes Memphis crazy is Memphis will... Them
niggas don't know how to do no scamming.
They will rob.
Ain't no computers in Memphis.
Hell no. They'll rob you.
Yeah.
Got away with the shit, still kill you.
And still, yeah, listen. Memphis, there are no colleges in Memphis. There are no institutions of higher learning. I don't give a fuck what they got, right? Listen, bro.
5-star hotel. LeBron was just talking about it online, talking about, man, Memphis, they need to send the Grizzlies to Nashville.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen. Where a 5-star hotel at in Memphis?
We don't know.
It ain't one on Bill. It ain't one on Main. It ain't nowhere. Nigga, I don't miss Memphis in May. I miss Memphis in May, I think twice in the last 10 years, right? And for people who don't know, Memphis in May is one of the biggest celebrations, one of the biggest holidays in Memphis. Like, it's Memorial Day, right? And it's like the food, music, all that shit. I always get Airbnbs. I've gotten Airbnbs since Airbnbs became popularized. I stayed with my people. And my people stay in Cordova. They stay in Millington. They stay in Atoka. You hear me? Ain't no staying in Memphis. Memphis, where? Look, bro, staying in Memphis, Tennessee.
You want to stay on the outskirts.
Bro, you think LA is bad when it comes to getting backdoored? Listen, if you are not from Memphis and you pull up in Memphis and you got any degree of fame or popularity, them niggas know you there.
Definitely.
You cannot stay in Memphis. You can't stay in Memphis.
Hungry, man.
Pooh Shiesty is one of the most seriously stupid motherfuckers in the world. And when I talk about it, or when I heard about it, I wasn't surprised, I wasn't shocked, because them niggas are young wolves, they're piranhas. You can't stick your hand in a fish tank full of piranhas or you're gonna get that motherfucking chewed off. And that's what happened with Gucci Mane. What happened with Gucci Mane is you playing too much with motherfuckers who you know or should know, haven't been groomed to the point, and they don't know how. People talking about, well, that's not how you conduct business. That's not music business. That's whoever said this nigga had been properly groomed into how to negotiate your way into anything. Right. They talking like this nigga Barry Gordy or L.A. Reid or Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. This is a nigga who daddy was a motherfucking gangster, right? This is a nigga who raised up on gunpowder like a pit bull. You know how they feed pit bulls gunpowder and shit? This nigga was lit. His brain does not calculate, let's negotiate. When he says he wants to do something, right, his mind is not calculating how to finesse shit. The nigga went to prison with the #1 record in the world as one of the hottest artists in the world for robbing a nigga for a pair of shoes and some weed. The same nigga who he rented the cars from. He robbed a nigga for a pair of shoes and some weed.
Well, let me ask you this, because this what...
And hold on. And like, just like Lynn, none of his homeboys stopped him. None of his homeboys thought to themselves, wait a minute, nigga, you the hottest nigga in the country. You got the #1 record in the country. This is some weed and a pair of shoes. Nigga, you flying all over the world right now. Fuck that shit. And just like right now, or just like in January, it's him with a bunch of other motherfuckers who just as stupid as he is. Simple as that.
It's been reported Gucci Mane made $25 million off of Pooh while he was gone, bro. And when he got approached for it, he said he was broke, man. Hey, man, I ain't got it, dog. How could Gucci Mane be broke, dog?
Well, #1, he's not broke. All right? It's kind of like when people say, I'm filing bankruptcy. 50 Cent said, or people say, well, 50 Cent, he's broke. He filed Chapter 7 and Chapter 11. Whether you file Chapter 7 or Chapter 11, it means you have something that you're trying to protect from the IRS or from the government. And so what happens is, bro, filing Gucci Mane wasn't broke. Gucci Mane was just trying to play that young nigga like he was stupid and slow. Period. Simple as that. Gucci made several mistakes. One, since Pooh Shiesty was gone, Pooh Shiesty realized, and I think the whole city of Memphis, and especially the rappers realized, that Gucci only reached his hand into Memphis' backyard to spite or to show up Yo Gotti. I think everybody realized that and understood that. And for the people who say, nah, that's not true, right? Or for the people who don't think that's true, all you gotta do is look at his track record. Look at how many artists that he signed from Memphis. Look at what he did with the artists. Look at how he didn't cultivate, didn't educate, didn't groom. All the artists who were signed in 1017, right? All of them. The first leg of 1017, right? Right? Prior to his release from prison, all of them are either dead or in prison, or they don't have any motion, right? And they're all saying the same thing. They all talked about how disinvested he is with the process and how aloof he is and how standoffish he is when it comes to really building an artist.
Into their careers, it was just to spite.
I'm telling you that Gucci Mane didn't give a fuck about nobody from Memphis. He just reached his hand into Memphis because of his relationship with Young Dolph. Dolph really opened up the door for Gucci to really go into, because that's Gotti's town and that's Dolph's town, right? So Dolph is the one who really opened up the door for Gucci to come in there and to come in there as a valid person. Despite and above what he had going on in Atlanta, Dolph is the one who opened the doors and gave Gucci the keys to the city of Memphis.
I'm gonna tell you something they said about the robbery that was kind of interesting to me. Man, they said, man, this is what they said. They saying that Buddy had the chopper down on Gucci. Said, hey, dawg, we need them goddamn earrings, man. Now, you know how screw-ons is, man. We got screw-ons in.
Yeah.
You know how long it take for you to take your goddamn earrings out? Nigga cuss you out with a chopper in your face. You know how humiliating that is?
No, listen. Right now, I paid $7,000 for the earrings I got in my ear right now.
Dang.
I can't even imagine a motherfucker drawing down on me. Bro, listen, I'd rather you just snatch my chain than to, bro.
A minute unscrew, man.
Listen,
What's
man.
the conversation
Hey,
like?
listen. Hey, listen.
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, listen. Just imagine you, bro. There is nothing more humiliating. You're gonna shoot me, bitch. You're gonna shoot me, bitch.
It's too humiliating.
Listen, you look like a bitch while you doing it. Look, you like this.
Y'all fuck these, y'all gonna die. Got this side?
Yeah. Listen.
Then you got the other one.
This whole action right here is really feminine as fuck. That's for all men to begin with. So when a nigga drawing down on you and make you take the earrings off, you got to be feeling like a hoe. Because this is already a feminine act to begin with.
Hey, I gotta go to the other end.
Right. Then you gotta go to the... come on, let me tap my nip. Now I'm trying to snatch my shit out. Fuck all that. These GIA certified.
But look, man, is Gucci Mane wrong for saying who robbed him and who humiliated him, man? That nigga like 46 years old now with a family, bro.
He's absolutely wrong because of who he is and what he's done. When you study the overall, or when you examine, we can't even study the dumb shit. When you examine Gucci's overall image, his persona, right? What do people think about Gucci? What do we know about Gucci? What do we know about his career, his actions, his behavior. Fuck the rap. Like, put rap to the side, right? What we know about Gucci Mane is a cussing, fussing that. When it comes to gangster niggas and hip hop,
You think Gucci Mane?
Gucci Mane, we think, niggas that generation, we think Gucci Mane, we think Boosie. Mm-hmm. As far as gangster shit,
Niggas that ain't gonna play with you.
niggas ain't gonna play with you at all.
Put the baby in there.
Baby ain't gonna play with your
Ain't
ass.
gonna play with
Baby, listen,
Lay you down.
he ain't from that generation.
Right.
But in terms of motherfuckers right now who you know for an absolute fact will tag your ass,
Okay, throw him in there.
no, you gotta put Baby first.
No, that's true.
Baby gonna legally bust your ass.
He like fuck no right now.
Baby gonna bust you, then tell on you.
Then do a song about it.
And then do a song about you.
How serious is a kidnapping charge, period, let alone in Texas for a convicted felon?
Like, I don't give a fuck what state you in. Kidnapping will get your ass 20 years.
Damn.
It don't even matter if you take somebody from one place to the other, because some people think that they mistakenly assume that kidnapping means that I'm taking you from here to somewhere else.
Correct.
No, kidnapping can also be me blocking you or preventing you from leaving or getting away from or maneuvering away from a situation. Yeah, that's kidnapping too. Because if you're holding me against my will, that's kidnapping. You don't have to move me from one area to the next.
So we get into it right now. I'm like, man, I'm up out of here. But you blocked that door right there.
Yeah.
Technically, could there be a kidnapping charge in Georgia?
I think they would look at or examine if you had a weapon. Any kind of weapon. It could be a bat, it could be a knife, it could be a stick, it could be a gun, right? I think if you have some enhancements to it, right? Because just you standing in front of the door and us getting into a tussle and you not letting me leave, that's not kidnapping.
Right.
That would be something else. But the kidnapping, when you think about kidnapping, you think about with force or with collusion or with a weapon. You normally can't, imagine me trying to kidnap you with no gun. That ain't finna happen.
They were like, man, this soft ass nigga.
When we think about kidnapping, we think about you use some type of force, or it was more than one person.
Right.
That prevented the motherfucker from leaving. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, look, man, Big 30, he had like a $100,000 bond.
Another genius.
Yeah. His bond just got paused, and the judge ordered to stop his release, and he's being transferred to Dallas, like right now. What are they preparing for Big 30, bro?
The indictment finna come down.
Damn.
The indictment, because what was released first, people mistakenly thought that the arrest was inspired by the indictment. No, but the arrest was inspired by the actual criminal complaint issued, right? They just rushed the criminal complaint to pull everybody off the motherfucking street, the trigger to pull them off the street. So Big 30 ass in trouble. Pooh Shiesty ass is in trouble. I hear tell that Gucci Mane's not gonna cooperate past what he's already done, but that's the biggest trick in the world because you've already cooperated. You've already either said or acknowledged the criminal aspects or the criminal elements of the case. So even if he doesn't come to trial, the prosecutors and law enforcement already know enough about what took place to try to find something else outside of him to say, yeah, that happened.
If he did, let me be the first to say, hey, Gucci Mane, I get it, dog. You married, you got kids now. You ain't the fat belly button, the big belly, Homer Simpson belly Gucci
leaned
Mane
out.
no more.
He ain't leaned out no more.
No, man. So it's like, me, I would understand, bro. You ain't trying to, they did that. You ain't trying to lay that. Man, look, bro.
So listen, I'm not trying to make light of this situation because I understand, right? Because you have two angles. The first angle is, hey, listen, that was business. He went there for business. He was acting in a business professional fashion and manner, right? He didn't go there trying to thug out or rock out with a motherfucker. Right. He didn't go there to argue or debate with anybody. He went there to meet him and to hash out whatever differences they had on the table. However, you got to understand who you're dealing with. You already know it's tension brewing between you and him for one, because the whole Yo Gotti and Dawg shit, right? Another thing is Memphis knows that you a fuck nigga now. They knew you was a fuck nigga long before this situation happened. Memphis found out that Gucci Mane was just using the artist, right? Like a thumb in the eye, a poke in the eye to Yo Gotti. He never had any real intentions of blowing nobody up. He kept Pooh Shiesty because the level that Pooh was on when he got locked down, and he knew that when Pooh came home, it was like a hero coming home. So that's why he kept him. That's why he didn't drop him. But when he played with Big Scar, he played with the funeral, he played with the jewelry, asking for the change back. And that's Gucci. That's Pooh's real cousin, right? He knows. Oh, he should have known. I don't know who he's around except for his wife, right? But he should have known that was a volatile situation. And all he had to do was look at what happened between Big 30 and Moneybagg Yo. People forgetting about that. People want to know, well, why the fuck would Pooh Shiesty do that shit? Why would he try to strong arm his way out of a contract? Because that's exactly what the fuck Big 30 did with Moneybagg Yo. When Big 30 was signed to Endless Entertainment, Moneybagg Yo's imprint, and they got into it, Moneybagg Yo released him. So Pooh Shiesty just ripped the page out of Big 30 really that nigga for real, right? I think they play off each other. I think them niggas are two turtles who are the same. I think they play off each other, man. Big 30 muscled his way out of that relationship with Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo didn't want no trouble. So I think that Pooh Shiesty just said, hey, I'm gonna do the same shit you just did with Moneybagg Yo. Or Big 30 like, man, these niggas some hoe niggas. We really like that. Get that nigga here, get him in on neutral territory, on neutral ground, and he not leaving without signing that motherfucking contract. I think that's what happened.
I'm gonna ask you a question about a person that you was vocal on a couple interviews back, and nobody ever talk about this person. You the first one to say it, and you took off. I'm like, damn, he don't give a fuck. I'm gonna clip this in the intro. If Keisha Kaur never existed, does Gucci Mane get robbed in Dallas by Pooh Shiesty?
If Keisha Kaur wasn't a part of Gucci Mane's life, Gucci Mane would probably be dead of a drug overdose right now. Say what you want to say about her, but to Keisha, Gucci is a bag. He's a stock. He's a bearer bond. He's a pile of treasure, right? Above and beyond what she did with the money that he left her, the $3 million, and she took it and made something happen with it, right? You can say what you want about Keisha, but one thing Keisha is not is a fool, and she knows that a part of her celebrity is attached to that nigga. So she's gonna do whatever she has to do to protect her investment. If Gucci get to have her, and if she didn't put that hoodoo, that island pussy, hoodoo on him, Gucci would probably be dead in the street somewhere right now if it wasn't for him. I think she groomed him. She did for him what he was supposed to do for the artist that he signed. She groomed him. She talked to him. She counseled him, right? And she helped guide him. She helped educate him.
Well, let me say this though, but if he ran through $25 million, you don't think she helped?
Who said? Of course that bitch helped. The fuck you talking about? Yes, of course that money hungry greedy ass bitch.
They lay in the bed at night. They talk.
Of course. They didn't run through anything. They told They told him that. That is the old record label 1-2 punch. I ain't got it. Right. We ain't recoup. We ain't do this. We ain't do that. Nigga, I ain't been spending it. I've been in prison. I've been in jail the last 3-4 years. So you should have something for me.
Oldest trick in the book.
Oldest trick in the book. That is a Russell Simmons, Puff Daddy, Leroy Cohen special. It's the old Kevin Lyles switcheroo.
Well, look, let's do this, because we left out one person in that robbery, but we got to talk about it now. Let's talk about hip-hop dads. Queso. You remember Queso's dad?
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Situation.
Duval.
Yeah, man, he was helping his son with the situation, and they got in trouble.
You can say it now.
Right.
They went on the drill.
They went on a drill. It didn't go well. Now we got Pooh Shiesty, another dad, hip-hop dad, that's getting involved with his son's shit. Are these hip-hop dads riding too hard for their sons, though?
I don't even know why you call them hip-hop dads. These are just some niggas who just so happen to have sons who are in the music business.
Come on, man.
Pooh Shiesty's dad is a gangster rat. Pooh Shiesty's dad got 5K1s. He got secret agreements with the feds.
That's a fact?
It's an absolute fact. Pooh Shiesty's dad is a motherfucking... He's a cooperative informant. He has a continuous, open relationship with the feds to knock shit down.
If that's the case, will he be released?
Eventually he will be, and eventually I think that his work with the federal government will lend to some leniency for him or about him. But I mean, these hip hop dads, we gonna call them hip hop dads, cause I never heard that before.
Well, I just made it up.
You know what I'm saying? We hear mom managers and all that kind of shit about the mamas, right? Yeah. These hip hop dads are just the son is a reflection of the father. Yeah. It is what you call stupidity exemplified. It's stupidity amplified from one generation to the next. Pooh Shiesty is a reflection of his father. His actions and his behavior, we have, because the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So his daddy was there. According to what we're hearing, he was involved. He was involved with the planning and the orchestration. He went to Kinko's and photocopied the contract.
Put him at Kinko's.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
that's what they said.
No.
They got him on footage. They got him on footage, printing and copying the motherfucker.
What type of dad get involved in shit like that though?
A gangster. A motherfucker who moving with a gangster mentality. A motherfucker moving with a mentality like we have money, despite the fact a nigga can call it. Pooh Shiesty knows daddy a rat. Let's get that straight. He don't give a fuck. And that talks about the closeness of proximity. And we talked about that before. Motherfuckers know niggas be bold, but because they cool with him, they'll overlook it. And of course, he gonna overlook that from his daddy because his daddy is his dad. So he ain't looking at his dad like he a rat. Queso wasn't looking at his daddy. Queso knew his daddy had told on motherfuckers before.
Queso daddy fucked him.
Yeah, he knew that though. Queso knew, he heard the rumors, because the whole city was saying his father was a rat. He knew it, he grew up on it, he heard about it. And he still went on the drill with that rat-ass motherfucking daddy he got.
Man, that nigga daddy at home right now watching Netflix.
Yeah, he is.
Let me ask you this, man. If your child needed help with an unimaginable crime, how far would you go to protect your son?
To protect him or to help him carry it out?
Help. Dad, man. Oh, my God.
To help him carry it out?
Yeah.
To help him carry it out?
Some help. Dad, help me out, man. It's Trump, man.
Mafi, my children were raised in part in the hood. My children have been out the hood. My older children were raised in part in the hood and in part in affluence.
Okay.
Right? My kids weren't raised like me, bro. You hear me? I'm not helping them do a motherfucking thing. You know, if it gotta happen, I'ma do it. Y'all sit your fuck down. They weren't raised to do no gangster shit. My kids were raised, my daughters went to Spelman and graduated with master's degrees and went to grad school.
Okay.
Right? My daughter went to nurses, graduated from the accelerated nursing program. No, nigga, I wouldn't help them. I'm not helping my kids do a motherfucking thing. If something happens and if the violations jump off, I'll take care of myself. I'm not gonna have them with me because I know they ain't cut from that cloth. They wasn't raised to be like that. And I never wanted them to be like that. When I was in prison and my kids, my older shit was coming up, I used to always call home and talk about and encourage them to talk about their safety, their welfare, and their well-being. I never wanted my kids to have the same experience with life that I had prior to going to prison. I never wanted my kids to grow up to be gangsters or thugs or robbers, none of that kind of shit. I did what I did as an adult, trying to get some money to help feed and take care of my kids. I didn't do what I would never want my kids to do the same shit I did. I don't look at that shit like that was no slick and clever shit. I did what I had to do because I had to do it.
I respect that. Let's get into this, man. When it first happened, I thought about it. I said, man, I got to holler at Dawg about this, man. Hey, bro, Charleston White ran into Young Thug, man. They got into it, bro. Thug actually threatened him, knowing he on 15 years papers, bro. What the fuck? Well, with us knowing how Charleston is, should Thug be trying to reach out and smooth things out with Charleston, bro?
Mafi, here again is another example of motherfuckers who should know better. Motherfuckers who've already made a series of critical mistakes that could have led to them being in prison for the rest of their life. And here we go again with niggas being surrounded by so-called friends and homeboys who not protecting the bag. The friends around Young Thug, them niggas without him would be broke, fucked up, back in Atlanta some motherfucking way.
Standing outside the gas station.
Standing outside the gas station getting buying Lucy's, right? My nigga, what? Listen, if I'm with Young Thug and we run, first of all, why is Thug and Charleston White in the same place? They ain't probably no right, bro. The amount of fucking overall stupidity with niggas. This is why YouTube reigns supreme. This is why content reigns supreme over music, right? Right? Because niggas are stupid. No, I'm dead ass serious. Niggas are stupid. And niggas rush towards stupidity. They rush towards ignorance. They rush towards it. The most stupid, the more ignorant, the more ass backwards a situation is, niggas run to that shit. They embrace that shit. And the people around them are just as stupid as them. The people around them are yes men and flunkies. They ain't gonna stop a nigga from doing no crash out shit.
They fucking their bag up. What you gonna do if he get locked up?
Listen, your question was, should he try to smooth things out with Charleston? Absolutely he should. Beneath the table, underneath the table.
How should that conversation go?
The conversation, come on, man. You gotta tuck your tail. Cause Charleston gonna pop it on you. You know what I'm saying? It should be a behind the scenes conversation.
Grease his palms a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to grease him. I got 50 for you, bro.
Let's go and leave that alone.
Let's go and leave that alone. Yeah, that's what you better do. Because you can play with the right one. Because Charleston has no problem with telling you, I'm going to call the police on you. If you threaten me, if you try to intimidate me anyway, I'm going to call the police on you. He has no problem saying it. The whole world know it. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're in close proximity to him, and you know, and you heard what he said about you throughout the whole YSL situation, about you being gay and feminine, and all the rest of that shit, you know that that's a recipe for disaster right there. Your homeboys, the niggas you taking care of, because they ain't got no motherfucking money, the niggas you taking care of should have grabbed you, put your ass in the headlock, picked you up, and carried you away from that nigga. You should have never said one word to that nigga. And the niggas closest to you, that's a security issue.
Man, these niggas carrying pistols.
That's a security issue. You ain't supposed to be around no gun.
Look, man, let me ask you this, bro. With Shiesty and Thugg doing all this wild shit on papers and shit, do rappers care more about being gangster than being free?
That's a good question.
It appears so, right?
That's a good question because of what? It's a good question because what we're looking at and what we're seeing with musicians and with athletes as well. It's not just the rappers, right? Because athletes, they rank high. Black athletes, they rank high on the stupidity scale too. Black athletes is dumber than the rappers, but they're not involved with they always training. They're always in training somewhere. But when they come out of training, boy, you see stupid shit. You see, hey, listen, niggas as a whole, whether they're rappers, whether they're entertainers, whether they're regular hood niggas rush towards the most ignorant shit they possibly can. One. Number two, the niggas around them, they're not safeguarding the bag. The bag is that human being. That bag is the star.
Right.
They're not safeguarding it. And I think one of the reasons why motherfuckers refuse to tell a motherfucker the truth about what their behavior is and what their actions can lead them, I think because motherfuckers don't want to be dismissed from the inner circle of said rapper or said athlete.
Okay.
Because most rappers and most high-level athletes, they're really egomaniacs. Because when you get to that level of fame and exposure and money, it does something. It's like a drug. It does something to your ego. It puts you in a situation to where if you don't check yourself, right? If you don't groom and educate yourself, if you don't know how to take your fame and that money in stride, you will become a motherfucking animal, bro. And you will put yourself in a situation where you're only surrounded, or you're surrounded by people who are yes men and not gonna check you when you're wrong. They ain't gonna try to help guide you away from problems. If they see you react, they're gonna react with you like you would react. They ain't gonna grab you and say, hell no.
Hey, bro, you wildin'. Yeah.
You wildin' out. And that's what we see when we watch this shit right now.
Let me ask you this, with Charleston and how he moves, is this a form of entrapment? Is Charleston baiting these artists, or do they just lack self-control?
Both. Charleston knows that the artists are stupid.
He's aware of this.
The common thread when we talking about this is stupidity, right? That's the common thread. Because that was stupid. Man, what? That was stupid.
It's a stupidity thing.
What was that? That was stupid. What did he do? That was stupid. There's never any rhyme for the reason. There's never any real genuine. Pooh Shiesty did what? Boy, that was stupid. Lil Boosie did what? Boy, that was stupid. NBA Youngboy did what? Boy, that was stupid. Big 30 did what? Boy, that was stupid. The common word is like the common denominator on fractions. The common denominator with this shit is, the denominator is never on the bottom, right? The numerator can change, but that bottom number is still the same. Yeah. The common denominator with all these niggas is? Stupidity. Damn. Stupidity. So fuck no, niggas dumb as a box of rocks, man. And it's getting worse. It's not getting no better. Because the people who are the stars, the people who we put on pedestals, the people who we look up to and we acknowledge as being great because of whatever skill they have, those people are They didn't get there because they are the sharpest knives in the drawer or the sturdiest tool in the toolbox. They got there because they know how to sing, dance, jump.
That's something.
It's sport and play.
Right.
It's called sport and play.
Man, look here, man. Let's switch it up a little bit, bro. I'm just asking straight up, man. What the hell going on with you and 1090 Jake, bro?
First of all, I have a major problem with 1090 Jake. I've had a problem with Jake before, but I really have a problem with Jake now because of how he came down with that 4-2 Dugg situation, right? 1090 Jake did an Instagram video. He didn't even care enough about the situation to even go make a full YouTube video. That's how I know he on bullshit. When you did it with somebody who has a name like 4-2 Dugg, that's just, he's came down with 1 hour or 45-minute segments about people whose names are not as recognizable as 4-2 Dugg. So when it comes to, because 4-2 Dugg is connected to Yo Gotti, 4-2 Dugg is connected to Big Jig, 4-2 Dugg is connected to 4PF. He connected to Detroit. That whole thing should have merited him a full motherfucking Discovery episode like he does everybody else, right? Like he does everybody else. Tonight Jake said, oh, well, he had 3 points. I'm just gonna talk about a couple of them. One of his major points was, well, 4-2 Dugg, when he got arrested, he tried to suppress the statements. That doesn't mean anything other than, or he said that, well, we don't know what the statements were, so suppression don't mean you told on somebody. Suppression just means that you're trying to take whatever you said off the table so that it can't be used against you if they decide to prosecute you in any way.
Right.
Or sentence you in any way. Same thing, right? So when you said that he probably made statements about himself, which is why he wanted to suppress them, 4-2 Dugg started catching felonies at 1 year old.
Oh, no.
That nigga been getting in trouble his whole motherfucking life. That nigga know what to say and what not to motherfucking say to the motherfucking feds, right? He wasn't even wanted for anything except not turning himself in. So when they call up with your ass, nigga, what is to talk about? What statements could you make? You're not being charged with any new crime.
Right.
So what statements do you make at the point of your arrest? You were wanted for failing to turn yourself in. So if you're wanted for failing to turn yourself in, and the feds catch you, marshals, whatever, what are you having a conversation with them about? They coming to get you so you can go serve your sentence that you absconded on. That's it. So tonight, Jake, when you said that he suppressed his statements because more likely than not, his statements were statements that he made that were self-incriminating, how the fuck you know? You haven't seen them. That's number one. Number two, it wasn't just a suppression of a statement. He filed motion to suppress his statement, what he said to the feds at the initial point of his arrest. What he said to the feds at his point of arrest. Number two, he filed a motion to suppress the information that the feds retrieved from his phone. His phone was already tapped. There was already a wiretap on his phone. The feds got conversations between him, Lil Baby, members of 4PF, him, Yo Gotti, Big Jig, everything, because this is just years ago. It ain't just happened just now.
Right.
This is 4, 5, 6 years ago that this shit took place. So they got tape recordings of his conversations with motherfuckers who moving and operating on some gangster shit. And in the actual phone, he got text messages of gun transactions. He has guns in there. He got videos of him at the gun range. And then tonight Jake said, oh, the feds, they so swift and they're so all-knowing and so all-powerful, they went and got the footage from the gun range that he was, how did they get it?
Let me ask you this.
Hold on. Not how did they get it. How did they know what gun range he was at? There are gun ranges all across the world. There are gun ranges all across the country. Dugg don't just operate in the city of Detroit. So how do the feds know just by looking at it what gun range that is? If you look at the video, there's no signage on the wall. How did the feds know which gun range to go to retrieve the footage of him shooting and having guns in his hand? He told them.
Damn.
You know he told them. You know he told them. Why you up there throw something at your motherfucking ass?
Man, I'm trying to figure out, man, what happened.
You know he told them. So when tonight Jay came down with that half-hearted ass motherfucking approach, right? I think he was paid. Say Nash said that he wasn't paid. But if you're going to touch it, you touch it right. Because you know that your words and your influence is powerful. So if you're going to delve off into it, you do what you do with everybody else. You go get the motherfucking paperwork and let the paperwork speak for itself.
What are your thoughts on how 1090 Jake researches rappers about their snitching?
He normally does a good job, except for this shit right here. I've seen him drop the ball before, and I've seen him go above and beyond to get at the truth. I've seen that. Like the whole situation between Wack 100, when Wack 100 fed him that shit about BG, right? In that particular situation, 1090 Jake said that, yeah, I got 13 pages, but that wasn't the totality of it. So what I did was he pastered, or he filed the FOIA request to get the whole goddamn court case, the whole docket. And that's when he made his decision about whether or not BG was a snitch according to what he saw. He didn't do that with 42 Dugg. Normally, 1090 Jake is a well-researched person, but in this situation right here, he dropped the ball hard, heavy as a motherfucker.
Has Jake ever reached out to you about the 42 Dugg situation?
No. He don't have to. It's a matter of public record. I have the motherfucker. He filed a motion to suppress, but then he also filed a motion to seal. Now, the difference between a motion to suppress and a motion to seal, for those motherfuckers who live in La La Land who don't understand this shit, is this. A motion to suppress, because I heard people saying, well, man, that's common. It is common to file a motion to suppress. A motion to suppress is just a motion to take something off the table that the prosecution can use that could possibly harm you in your defense of yourself based on whatever it is you're accused of.
Right.
So you just try to suppress the evidence so they can't use it against you. A motion to seal, it's not the same thing. A motion to seal means that you're trying to hide something from the public, not from the prosecutor, not from the district attorney, and not from the judge. Because when you file a motion to seal, you're not sealing it from law enforcement. You're not sealing it from the judicial system. You're sealing it from the eye of public scrutiny, just like the Rollo situation. When there was a motion to seal filed, we still don't know.
The page 6 situation.
We still don't know what it was he said. All we know is we have the motion that was filed to suppress, and in that motion it said that if the evidence, if the statements that he gave were to ever be exposed, it would put him in harm's way because of who he was talking about and what he was saying they were doing.
Where are all these 42 Dugg snitch allegations coming from? What's the origin from them, though?
Well, the origins of them is like this, if you've never heard this before. 42 Dugg was wanted because he didn't turn himself in. When they caught up to him, right, he had a phone. They confiscated his phone, which they had the right to do, because don't forget, 42 Dugg was in the probationary stages. So you don't have a Fourth Amendment right to protection from search and seizure because you already a ward of the state, you're already a ward of the federal system.
Okay.
He's supposed to turn himself in. And on top of that, his phone was already tapped. There was already a warrant issued to grant them surveillance by way of tapping this motherfucking phone. So they're already listening and recording conversations. They already have access to the phone. So when he filed that motion to suppress the evidence they found in their phone, what's in your phone that needs to be suppressed? It's evidence of gun transactions. There's text messages of him trying to clean up shit. There's pictures of him at gun ranges. There's pictures of him, with guns in his hand. There's pictures of him doing all kind of shit. So it ain't just the shit that he was locked up for, because the shit that he was wanted for, he'd already been sentenced on that. What happened was that once they caught up with him, they got his phone. And in his motherfucking phone, you got more evidence of you being in contact with guns. You got more evidence of you making gun transactions. You got text messages saying, man, you want this gun? This gun available. How much?
Oh, they seen all that.
Right, they seen all this shit. So how in the world, if you already on federal papers, you already on their radar, you've already been convicted, right? How in the world when they called up with you that time, how you ain't get no additional sentence? When they catch you, they get videos of you at a gun range. They get text messages of you with gun transactions. They got text messages and photos of you sending guns and guns being sent to you. And then when he got locked up, they got the jailhouse phone calls of him telling his motherfucking bodyguard, who I know, to go up in his house and clean the house up. And the feds said they understood that was code language for get rid of all the guns that was there. So you have all this evidence of you basically facilitating gun deals. You have all this evidence, all the photos and all the videos of you having guns and being in possession of firearms, but you don't get no additional sentence. That's crazy. And let me tell you why it's crazy. I know it's crazy because of this one thing. I'm the first listen, a rapper who I used to manage named Red Zone Tay. He went to prison for having a gun in a rap video. He went to prison for having a gun in a rap video. So don't nobody know better than me in the city of Detroit what it means and how serious the feds take gun activity with rappers and with entertainers. Red Zone Tay, right? The feds grabbed him because they wanted information about some other shit they thought that he knew about. When he refused to give them that information, because he refused. When he refused to give them that information, they said, okay, you ain't gonna talk to us? You ain't gonna tell us what we wanna know? Nigga, this video right here, you was at a gun range. The same thing with folks who Dugg. You was at a gun range and you shooting a gun and you a convicted felon. You ain't supposed to be around no motherfucking guns. And you ain't supposed to be in no gun range. So if you don't tell us what we wanna know, we gonna send you to prison for being a felon in possession of a firearm in a rap video.
They don't check that when you go to the gun range?
No.
I'm a felon. So I can't go
Listen.
check my aim?
Gun range motherfuckers, bro, them some NRA ass, Oklahoma City bombing ass niggas. They First Amendment and Second Amendment enthusiasts, bro. They don't want to have no restrictions on people who can own and possess or utilize firearms in the gun range and nowhere else. Hell no, they don't check shit. Nothing.
What's your thoughts on rappers that talk all that street shit, but come to find out they are real life snitches, like working for the feds type of snitch?
They're human beings. Whether you're a rapper or not, you're a human being. It's as simple as that. People mistake being rich or being famous with being a real nigga, or they surprised about what the fuck a motherfucker do and what the motherfuckers and know how far motherfuckers willing to go because they are entertainers, they are rappers, they are athletes. Man, they ain't. Listen, bro, stop looking at motherfuckers like because they are rappers or because they are anything that they are better than you or they have some higher sense of responsibility to the G code than you do. Rappers are regular human beings. They don't give a fuck, bro. They do the same shit a regular nigga do. Don't think because a nigga got some money that he's shielded from being a bitch ass nigga. Because most of the bitch ass niggas are the niggas with money.
Right.
And they use the money they had behind. They use the money to turn themselves into the gangsters they always wish they were prior to having some money.
No worse than a bitch ass nigga with money then, huh? They the worst, right?
Say it again.
Ain't nothing worse than a bitch ass nigga with money.
There's nothing worse than a bitch ass nigga with some money. Because now he can be the big bitch that he always wanted to be. He can be the whole nigga that he always wanted to be. He can have behind his money and power, and he can recruit other bitch ass niggas.
He got the money.
Because he has the money. And the bitch ass niggas want to be around the nigga with the money like sack chasers. Most of these niggas, entourages, they're like strippers, wanting to hang around the nigga with the money, hoping for a crumb to fall off the motherfucking table.
Man, look, bro. Why Peezy been going so hard lately, bro? Before you answer, I know you about to get your shit off. I be scrolling, man. He been getting this shit off lately. Then he made a post saying like, yeah, man, just letting y'all know that, you know, we can do this, us rappers can do this media thing too. Just, he really felt like he got his shit off. You know what I'm saying? What happened with Peezy? Why he going so hard lately?
Peezy's a bitch ass nigga.
Come on, bro.
And the whole city of Detroit, outside of the bitch ass niggas who he hanging around, they know he a flawed bitch ass nigga. Like, for example, Peezy got into it with a motherfucker who, and I'm not even going into all the details about what happened, but he had a situation where he ordered something from somebody who was a supplier, right? And when that supplier refused to give him a discount on what he ordered, he started calling this particular supplier broke and started calling the motherfucker, I mean, it's public information, I can say it now. It's the whole Home Depot jug, right?
What's up with, go ahead, bro.
The Home Depot, he put an order in. He didn't want to pay for his order. And he offered the motherfucker a shout out. He offered him less than half of the money he was supposed to pay him and offered to shout him out. And dog like, nigga, I'm working, I'm jugging. Nigga, what the fuck is you mean? What the fuck is shout gonna do with me, nigga? I'm already getting money, nigga. I don't want no shout, just give me my motherfucking money.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, so this motherfucker started trying to call this nigga broke and started trying to suggest that he broke and petty because he wanted all his money.
With the guys working at Home Depot? Is it a guy?
He moving and grooving.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
He grooving.
Say less. Go ahead.
He grooving. You know that it's the whole. You know how you own houses. You know what it is. It's the Home Depot. I need X, Y, Z. Now I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a wop it, right? So listen, he had been going back and forth with the guy Rail for like 2-3 months, but just the general public didn't know because he never said Rail's name, right? Because he got into it with him about not wanting to pay his tab. And then they had some words and they exchanged words. So they had been going at each other on Instagram for about 2 months, but the general public didn't know what was going on. Peezy was saying shit about Rail, but he didn't say Rail's name. Now, Rail, on the other hand, was on his page going off on Peezy, but because Rail is not like a social media motherfucker, the general public at large didn't know who the fuck he was talking about.
Right.
Or his message was able to reach as far as Peezy's message was able to reach because of who he was, right? But they had been going at it for about 2 months. So Peezy made the mistake of going back up to that Home Depot. And then you arguing with a nigga 2 months on social media. You're going at with now DMing each other. And then you go back to his place of business where he working at, where his crew at. You go back to his place of business where his crew at. You know it's finna be a motherfucking problem. You know he finna spank your ass. And that's what happened. He went up there and Rail pieced his ass up. I was tender as a motherfucker.
So that's what that video was about?
That's what the video was about. Yeah. He already pieced him up. The Peezy bitch ass left, went and got a dozen other goofy, stupid ass niggas and came back. He ain't jumping. He went and said, well, I'm telling you, even the number, we didn't jump you to begin with. It was just me and you. So he went and got some niggas and came back up there. And then the next day he announced that he was shooting the video up where all the jugging take place, right? He said he'd be there at 7 o'clock. He didn't get there at 8 o'clock. You know who beat him there? The motherfucking police. The whole neighborhood, that was just private security. He said he'd go back up there and shoot a music video like he's finna hold Dawg or show Dawg up in his own hood, because that was Dawg's neighborhood. The 7 Mile Myers area, that's Dawg's hood right there.
Oh, okay.
So he made the announcement, he trying to flex, I'm finna go up there and shoot a video in your motherfucking hood at the Home Depot where all the jugging at. But that wasn't his real intent. His real intent was to sound the alarm when you a star and you say you finna go be somewhere out in the open in the public. You know the police watching that. They see you arguing back and forth with the motherfucker. You know the police is watching that shit. You know they watching that shit. So he went up there, then get there about 8 o'clock. Before he got there, the police was already forming the hood. The whole hood got vamped on by the police. Niggas getting pulled over, pulled out. Niggas going to jail because they ain't got no ID. Police just randomly pulling motherfuckers over thinking that these people, or it could possibly be somebody who has a problem with Peezy, because Peezy announced that he finna be up here.
So you saying that wasn't a flex?
Well, no, it wasn't no flex. He did it purposefully to shut down the motherfucking underground economy. He came up there, he made that announcement knowing the police was gonna show up. And then he showed up with private security, armed security. If you a gangster, nigga, and if you really trying to flex on the motherfucker and trying to show a nigga he ain't like that, you supposed to show up with your own people, or you supposed to show up with niggas from his hood who like that to make him look stupid. You showed up with armed security guards, get out, tell niggas to show their goddamn guns.
You saying that was an epic fail?
That was an epic fail, and it really exemplifies how much a bitch-ass nigga he is. Niggas thought that he was a hoe when he made that goddamn post and said Lil Durk had killed them people, and that he had evidence that Lil Durk had killed them people, right?
Should I play that right now?
Yes, play it right now.
But he had wrote some shit on his page talking about the government trying to do this and that and all that. And basically, I just made a comment like, this ain't no government shit. Like, and this after the police said they had a video of the shooting and all that shit. This was after that. You know what I'm saying? I just made a comment like, bro, like, the nigga, this ain't no government shit. Like, nigga, anybody think they was gonna get caught. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was basically it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, oh, he for sure good. They're like, that nigga guilty as hell. Like, I'm like, shit, they got a video. The nigga telling. The nigga who supposed to got shot telling.
And then I want you to play the song that T Grizzly did with Lil Durk called Back to Back, where they are acknowledging the fact, and T Grizzly is saying, don't worry about that shit, I'm the king of Detroit. That statement that Peezy made was some rat shit. The general public ain't heard that shit, but I'm gonna give it to you so you can hear it. That's how serious that shit was.
Do you think rappers can keep up with you on the internet? You know what I'm saying? They all have like fame and money, but can they survive in this media space? People want to know, bro.
Hey, listen.
It's the playground, bro.
I get paid to talk slick shit. With or without a beat. Without a beat, I'm dangerous. I'm the king of the acapella around this bitch. I'm the king of the acapella. I'm the king of putting belt to ass on YouTube. Niggas can't fuck with me. One, because they slow. They psychologically slow. And by the looks of Peezy, big fat nasty ass, he physically slow. You can't fuck with me. That's why you see it's 100 men versus a gorilla.
Yeah.
It's 100 motherfuckers in Detroit versus Dawgface. And they all
20v1.
Yeah, 20v1. A bunch of bitches versus me. Balloon popping ass niggas. So we had Ice Red Vezo, Peezy, 4-2 Dugg, little bitch, little cock sucking ass. We got all these bitch ass niggas against Dawgface. Right? These niggas, I don't like him, pop the balloon. I want all you niggas to, I don't get, hey listen, pop all y'all balloons, bitch ass niggas. I don't want none of you niggas to like me. I ain't trying to get no in. Oh, we gonna blackball. I told you.
Yeah, no,
I told your ass last month there was a meeting, and these niggas got together. I sent you the shit from my sources. That's the sad they came.
Yeah.
These niggas met with me trying to devise a plan on how to get rid of Dawgface, how to shut me down. First of all, let's get this straight. Detroit didn't build Dawgface. I built Dawgface in Detroit. It's a difference. It's a quantitative difference. Quantitative is a big word, so let me just dumb it down. It's a big difference, nigga. You niggas didn't build me. I didn't build my platform on interviewing nobody. Interviews did nothing for me. You know why? Because they're boring, uninteresting. Half these niggas are super stupid. They can't string together a coherent sentence to make it believable. They ain't gonna keep it real. They gonna hide the fact of what really happened. Niggas can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me on YouTube. You can't fuck with me on social media. All you can do is do hoe shit, pull stunts. That's all you can do. All them hoe ass niggas know they can't fuck with me. That's why they all clicking together. It take all these niggas.
But you come from the rap world with them too. You know what I'm saying? How'd you get so good in the media space?
I started podcasting in the city of Detroit. Before me, there was none. Well, niggas are watching my videos right now and studying them. They gonna go back and make content on what I say. A lot of shit that I've said, these niggas didn't even know. Right? They watched my interviews with you. They watched my interviews with Forum Magazine. They watched The Kid there. They watched Real Life Street Stars and everywhere else I've been, my radio interviews. They watched these motherfucking interviews and listen to me talk my shit. Then they go back and make content on what I said like they already knew it. A lot of these niggas didn't know it was me that opened up the door between Detroit and Tampa. Dugg just did a show down in Tampa Bay about a week ago. That happened because my people booked him. They knew that me and Dugg had a conflict. I said, go ahead, handle your business. This is money. This ain't personal. Get your money. This nigga's a tool to be used to generate money.
Business, man.
It's business. Don't let me argue with this bitch ass nigga. He's a dancing little monkey. Let him come down there and dance on the stage like the monkey he is and get your money. You gonna make more money than he made. It is what it is.
This next topic a little rough, man, but you know what I'm saying? We locked in, bro. We gotta do it, man. Man, these folks calling you a rat, all type of shit, bro. They say you shooting fake guns, all type of shit, man. Yeah, Wack posted you, Peezy posted you. Let's do this.
Thank you.
We haven't rehearsed this, so
Right.
if I need to stop, just tell me, dog. Who is Quentin Moore, and why they trying to say they got paperwork on you, bro?
Okay. So listen, in 2018, I met a young lady, right? I met a young lady in Detroit. She came to see me at Hell of a Studio, Hell of a the producer.
Okay.
I put you on the phone with her before, right? She came to meet me at Hell of a Studio. I hadn't slept with her. I only met her one time before this shit started going haywire. What happened is that she was dating this guy previously before I met her.
Okay.
Right? She came to meet me at Hell of a Studio because she said she was going to Floods later on that night. I said, well, come see me. Right? It wasn't even about no dick and pussy shit. It was about, she's a singer, and I've done songs with her. I have songs with her. She was interested in acting and singing. It wasn't even about no dick and pussy shit, right? So she said, oh, I'm going to come to see you at the studio. So she came to see me. It was me, Hell of a R.J. Walker Jr. was up there, right? She came to see me. I introduced her to them, and we were talking about just kind of like putting together a project, because she's an amazing singer, right? It wasn't even about no relationship shit, right? So what happened is that the guy that she had just broke up with, right, he was around her, and he forced his way into her phone. And when he forced his way into her phone, he seen text messages from me. But he didn't know who I was because she hadn't saved my number yet, because I just met her in person for the first time the day before that.
Okay.
Right? So he went through her text messages and seen texts with my number. And then the nigga went to her DM. And he seen that I dropped my number in her DM.
He was high.
And so that's how he put it together that those text messages and Dawgface is one and the same.
Okay.
The nigga called me at 8 o'clock in the morning, screaming and yelling, you fucking my bitch. You done fucked my bitch. I saw I hung up on the nigga like, click, what the fuck is this? It's 8:30 in the morning, bro. I think it was like 8:30 in the morning. I hung up on the goofy ass nigga, right? He called back. When he called back, I hear some commotion, like, I hear the chick saying, get my phone type shit, right? And like, bitch, get the fuck on type shit. So He's like, nigga, I know who you is, you Dawgface. So when he say my name, I hung up the first time. He called back like, I know who you is, you Dawgface. So now you get my attention because I just met her for the first time yesterday. I'm hearing the voice in the background, but I can't catch the voice because I don't know her, right? So like, man, so he said her name, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I don't, because I ain't know her real name. My nigga, when you meet somebody on Instagram, you don't be knowing their motherfucking real name right away, my nigga.
Right.
You don't know their real name right away. So I knew her Instagram name. So when he said her name, I'm like, nigga, who is that? Like, nigga, I don't even, I'm like, bro.
Name be
you
Brown Eye, 30
So I'm hearing her argue. I said, bro, you over there arguing with that female? I don't even know her. You might need to relax, bro. I've been accused of fucking all kinds of nigga hoes. But I don't know her. This ain't it. Relax. Slow down, right? So he went to popping it, right? So I'm like, nigga, if you got a problem with me, we don't got to argue. You can pull up on me. We can have a discussion either which way, right? So I dropped my address for the nigga. Like, pull up, nigga. I ain't said nothing about no violence like he let her there on set. I said, you can pull up on me. We can have a conversation about what's going on. I hung up on the nigga after I dropped my address, right? The nigga called me back about 10 minutes later. He said, you know what, Dawgface? I called my homeboy, and because he was trying to get his homeboys to come with him. And when his homeboys asked him what was going on and told him who he was with, he was like, hell no, that's Dawgface, that's the OG, nigga, what? You tripping about this bitch? Nigga, you and her broke up 2-3 months ago.
No.
We not finna go help you get into it with Dawgface about a female that we know that you broke up with 2-3 months ago or 3-4 months ago, nigga. Hell no, plus Dawg cool, we fuck with Dawg.
Yeah.
Dawg in the rap, all the young niggas who in the rap gang fuck with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hell no. So he called me back and said, man, I want to apologize, OG, because that was really some emotional sucker shit in my part, man. I want to apologize for calling you with that shit. And I said, okay, so now I ain't even mad no more. Because he called back like a man and he apologized for how he approached me and called me. Because I had told him when he ranting and raving, I said, dog, you a sucker. You doing this shit that niggas say niggas ain't supposed to do. If you got a problem with the female, you check the female, you don't check the nigga. But I wasn't trying to leave her out there like that because I heard them arguing and shit, right? So I'm like, bro, I don't even know her. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who the fuck you talking about, right? So long story short, let's fast forward, right? So because of that, I didn't fuck with her no more. I cut her off, right? Because as soon as I meet you, I'm in a situation where a nigga calling my phone the next day. So about 2-3 weeks later, she called me and she like, man, I really want to get in the studio and blah, blah, blah. And I had heard her sing, so she's an amazing singer. So about 3 weeks that went past and she called me again and she said, hey, listen, man, it's been about 2-3 weeks, man. I ain't fucking with no old boy. I'm sorry I put you in that position, but I really want to work with you on the music tip. So I said, okay, cool. So I said, well, listen, I'm downtown right now. Come pop, my people from Tampa Bay, I flew over to Detroit for a meet and greet with Detroit artists, right? So she was like, well, I'm gonna come see you. I said, okay, I'm at Sweetwater Tavern, which is a chicken joint downtown Detroit, right? Okay. I said, come bump into me. So when she was on her way down and bump into me, she called me right when she pulled in the parking lot, and she said, this nigga broke in my house. I'm like, who? Because, you know, it's been 2-3 weeks since the shit happened with old boy. I'm like, well, what nigga? Who you talking about? She's like, a nigga Q. I'm like, oh, because I don't know. I was like, okay, what? I don't even know, because I never even knew the nigga name back then, never asked him what his name. He called me ranting and raving about her. I never asked him what your name is. You know what I'm saying? He never said, oh, follow me on Instagram. My name is this, that, the third. I'm like, well, okay, dog, you apologize, that's straight. So listen, the nigga had broken into her house. Now, this is the day before the so-called shootout happened. He broke into her house. He pushed the air conditioner through the window and climbed through her house. But she got alarm system and security cameras. So she watched this nigga break into her crib. So the police show up, right? The police show up and she said, well, she said, well, I'm outside the parking lot, but I gotta go because the nigga just broke into my house. I said, what nigga? She was like, the nigga from the call me? I'm like, oh, okay. That's another red flag with me. Like, all right, okay, have fun with that, right? So listen, she get home. So before she get home, she called her family and his mama, his brothers, and his family members and shit, right? She gets to their crib, the police is there. So she called me so I could hear what was going on. She called me and she put her phone like in her breast, right? So I'm hearing the whole thing. So she's like, he broke in my house, he don't live here. This nigga had went and got an ID with her address for cheaper insurance rates. You know, when we live in the suburbs, the insurance is cheaper, right? This nigga had went and got an ID with her address. His ID said her address. So the police couldn't put him out because you know how it goes is, if I live with you and my ID say your address, you can't just put me out. You got to go file an eviction notice or appeal to PP. That's a process, right? So that's what he did. So the police couldn't make him leave. So the police said, we can't make him leave. So she's like, well, this nigga ain't got no clothes here. My house is pink, teal, and white. Ain't no Ain't no men clothes in this bitch, and none of that kind of shit. So he was like, man, there's some toys right there. Them toys belong to my son. She said, I bought them toys for his son, but that's not no clothes of his that belong here. When we was dating, I did buy his son's shit. She was a nurse, right? So listen, man. So the whole time the police was there, this nigga was screaming and yelling, she cheated on me with Dawgface. She leave me for Dawgface. I seen her at a party on Mack Ave where Dawgface was DJing at, and she's leaving me for Dawgface. Right? So the police like, hey, we can't do nothing about that, and we can't make him leave, man. What you gotta do is you gotta go down to the court and file a PPO and file an eviction notice, right? So she said, bet. The next day it happened, right? So I'm hearing all this shit, right? So the next day happened, she get up to go file a PPO, he get a phone call. She get a phone call from his mom, like asking him, you know, trying to console her, like what's going on, right? So mama like, she's like, I'm finna go to court and file a PPO on this nigga and file an eviction notice on this nigga. So his family asked her not to do it because he's also a PAL football coach. And if you got a PPO on you, you can't coach the little kids in the PAL football league because you got a PPO on you. They watch that shit, they monitor that shit heavily, right? So she was like, well, she's like, well, what I'm gonna tell him to do, I'm gonna tell him to go change his address on ID so he can't, because she's like, no, he playing I couldn't put him out. The police couldn't put him out. He eventually left because her family stayed, and his family stayed, so he's able to convince him to go ahead and leave the day before. This the next day, so the next morning, he goes to the Secretary of State, because down here is DES or DMV. She went to this, up north it's called Secretary of State, right? He went to the Secretary of State. He took a picture, because you got to pull a number and wait in line, like you do down here, right? He pulled a number. He took a picture of the number he pulled, showing her that he's actually going through the process of changing his ID to stop him from going to the court to file a PPO on the nigga, right? So he took a picture of the number he took. So at that point in time in 2018 in Michigan, when you do a change of address, they'll put a sticker on the back of your ID with your new address on there. Yeah. So you have proof of a new address, and then they'll punch a hole in your ID to let motherfuckers know that this is not valid. They'll go to the back of the new sticker. And then he sent her a picture of the change of address. Now, mind you, the day before that, the police couldn't put him out because he had the ID. So she called me, she sent me the pictures. She sent me the pictures showing me, to let me know I ain't bullshit, I ain't fucking with this nigga. Here, I'm sending you motherfucking pictures right here to show you that I'm serious. I was gonna go press, file PPO, the eviction notice on the nigga, but I ain't gotta do that now because now he can't play in my motherfucking house because see, he changed his address on ID. So I said, okay, cool. I'm like, okay, all's well. So she's like, her nerves is bad because yesterday nigga broke into her house and she was all fucked up. So she said, well, can you come over here and hang out with me until I get ready to go to work? Because she had to rather work to Ann Arbor because she worked at the University of Michigan Medical Hospital at that point in time. So from her house to there was like a 45-minute drive, right? She had to be to work, I think, at like 6 o'clock. So I said, okay, well, I'm on my way up to Pontiac. I'm gonna go up there and shoot a video with my man Peezy. Shout out to my man Peezy from Elite Media. So on the way up there, I had the prop bag because we had shot videos throughout the course of the last week. So I had the prop bag. Inside the prop bag, you got movie guns, the ones that shoot real fire. It sound like a gun. Those, yeah. Man, we got vests, bulletproof vests, prop guns, law enforcement badges, because we playing different roles and shit. We got CBs, walkie-talkies. We got, it's all kind of like little cones, like little orange cones and shit. I got a prop bag with all this shit in the bag. So when I put up to her crib, we in there talking, kicking it, right? And I'm telling her about the video shoot. So I'm showing her all the props in the prop bag, right? Next thing I know, we hear a loud boom, boom. Fuck is that? I'm talking about the boom was loud enough to shake some shit, right? She go to the window. This nigga had ran into the back of my car. That's how we knew nigga was outside. He crashed into the back of my motherfucking car with his car. He had a raggedy ass.
On purpose, on some man.
On purpose.
Damn.
Because he had been outside. We didn't even know he was outside. He had been outside walking around the house listening, because it's summertime, so she got her windows raised up and letting the fresh air blow through that motherfucker, right? It wasn't piping hot. It was just a nice summer day. I think it was in August. So it wasn't piping hot that day. So she had her windows up. Don't let the air blow through the crib, right? So she looking at the window and she said, oh, the nigga Q out here. So I'm like, what the fuck? So she looked at her phone was on silent. She looked at her phone, my nigga, and this nigga had called her 1,000 times and texted her, you got Dawgface in there. I hear his voice, now I heard his voice through the window.
That's a charge, by the way.
Right? The nigga said, I'm finna come in here and kill both of y'all.
Damn. He said, you got to go, man.
My nigga, I was to scrambling around looking for my shoes and shit. The door kick open. This nigga kicked this bitch off the hinges.
Came in that motherfucker.
So when he kicked the door open, I'm right here. He wasn't even looking at me.
What are you thinking, though, at this time? Boom!
The first thing I'm thinking is, goddamn.
Damn.
how I get myself in this dumbass shit? This was stupid. You know we stupid.
Stupid is the theme.
This is the theme here. The theme of this shit is niggas is stupid. You know what I'm saying? This nigga crashed out, going through all that kind of shit, trying to commit suicide, saying he gonna kill himself. But I'm not knowing he going through all these motherfucking back and forth, and she ain't telling me this. You know what I'm saying? And she showed me that she ain't fucking with him, so I don't know all the little crazy ass
Emotional wreck.
This nigga having a nervous breakdown for one, because listen, he ain't never had no female who looked like her. She was big, thick, pretty, all that kind of shit, right? The females he used to dealing with is some ugly hoes. His baby mama, he got a baby, he got one son. Baby mama look like Al Nuke by the face with one eye. His baby mama got one eye. I bullshit you not, bitch, this bitch look like this right here. You see this right here? This bitch like this little monkey. Right here, his baby mama got one motherfucking eye. So he ain't never had no female that look like this and playing like this. The nurse going on Good House in Southfield, which is the suburbs. Southfield's like Stockbridge or McDonough type shit, right? He ain't never had no chick who moving and grooving like this. So he was gone.
So he come to the door.
He come to the door. Yeah. Listen, he came to the door shooting.
Wow.
Shooting at the bitch. I'll take the bitch. I ain't trying to call her no bitch. I'm sorry for that. I take her and threw her out the way, right? Now I knocked the gun out the nigga hand. That's exactly what happened. You ain't finna kill this bitch right here with me in here, boy.
Damn, y'all now.
No, you ain't finna do that shit, you hear me? I'm not finna let you, now mind you, he come in the house shooting. I pushed her out the way. That's why he didn't get a chance to get her, because I pushed her out the way. When I pushed her out the way, I knocked the motherfucking gun out of his hand.
You really saved her.
I saved her life, my nigga. Her family she'll tell you this. You know what I'm saying? When I knocked the gun out the nigga hand, the gun fell forward. When the gun fell forward, he fell trying to dab with the motherfucker. Before he can get it, I grabbed the prop guns. I grabbed the movie guns.
Y'all went on some die-hard shit.
My nigga, it's a real story. It's in the I seen your transcripts, my nigga.
Yeah, you did.
I seen your police report, right? The nigga died at the gun. Before he can get it, I went and grabbed the goddamn guns, right? So he turned around and started like firing like behind him, like on some reckless shit, right?
In an apartment like that?
It's a house, an apartment, right? We're on the first floor of the house, right? So when he started shooting, but he just like shooting blindly. I just take the prop guns and start firing them. They be like Glock style guns. With extent they had 30 rounds in each one of them. You know, but they gas powered. They real movie. They get gas. So it spit fire and it bitch boom like a motherfucking right. Bro, I started firing the guns. The nigga started screaming, "Yo, he's trying to kill me! He's trying to kill me!" Ran out the house. The nigga ran out the house, jumped in his car, drove 2 blocks up and parked on the corner of 8 Mile and Evergreen at the gas station. He left his gun in the car and ran back to the house, which is 2 blocks away. So when the police, listen, he's shooting, I'm shooting. He think they real guns. So I'm in the house, so I'm like, I'm finna kill this bitch ass nigga now. I say, because the police coming, we in Southfield.
Okay.
That's like saying you hear 70 rounds going off in McDonough. Police coming.
Definitely.
They coming, right? So I'm like, man, I said, I tell her, real talk, no joke. I said, don't call the police. I'm finna deal with this nigga, because now you doing all this old stalking ass shit. Now you done went too far, nigga. So listen, the police siren is getting here. I said, don't tell them nothing. Just say you don't know who did it. Don't say you know who. Don't say shit, right? So all we hear is, come outside and fight. Come outside and fight. As the police pulling up, this nigga saying, come outside and fight. Come outside and fight, you bitch ass nigga. You ain't taking my woman from me.
So he got them involved.
Bro, listen, the police didn't know because the shit happened inside the house. She didn't call the police. The neighbors called the police because they heard all them gunshots. And the movie guns I got are gas powered, so they sound like real guns, spit fire and everything. So all the neighbors heard was 60, 70 shots go off.
So what makes you a rat?
Listen, my nigga, me and her in the house, we like this. The police pull up. The police, he outside jumping around, foaming at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill you, nigga. Come out and fight, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, what type of shit this nigga on? So I'm like, nah, I'm out here. I'm out of here. Nigga, listen, the police pull up. All we heard is freeze, get on the ground. He's like, no, I live here. I live here. She cheated on me. She got a guy that tried to kill me. His name's Dawgface. He got 2 Glocks.
Damn.
When it's standing, listen, so the police come in contact with him first. So they responded to him because they come in contact with him first. And he telling them what happened. Me and her, we still in the house. She ain't outside. He outside saying his name Dawgface. He a killer. He got guns. He got her in the house barricaded. Man, they call SWAT. They call the helicopters. They call the dogs. Me and her in the house. So I'm looking at the bitch like, and I'm just saying to myself, you a stupid ass nigga. Talking about myself. Stupid ass nigga. How I get in this dumb ass shit? I go out the back window, Mafi. I'll go out the window, go out the backyard, jump over the fence, run across the street, right? I'm hiding on the side of the garage. I pull some branches and some leaves on me, hiding on the side of the garage.
Rambo shit, bro.
My nigga, it sounds like a movie, but this is really what the fuck happened, my nigga. So listen, so he outside telling the police, I tried to kill him, I got 2 Glock-style guns. He telling the police all this shit, right? So I can't hear everything he's saying because I'm a block over, you know what I'm saying? So all I hear is dogs barking. Dogs barking, the police looking for me. This nigga makes statements saying that I have been threatening him for 2-3 weeks. I sent him pictures of guns. I sent him my address. I told him to pull up. First of all, Mafi, he flagged the police down. The police didn't even know that I was involved with it. How did the police know that I'm in the house? He stopped the police. He flagged them down. He told them I tried to kill him. He told them I was inside the house. He told them my name. He told them I had been threatening him for 2-3 weeks. So this nigga busts his move, breaking the house, trying to kill her.
Damn.
And then, when that don't work out for him, he drive away, park his car, run back to the scene of the crime. As the police pulling up, he pulling up, talking about, come on, Sam, let's fight. He tell the police, I'm in the house. So nigga, you left, and me being a rat is, if you leave and the police show up, and me and her tell the police, you did it. That ain't what happened. You drove away, you ran back, you parked your car on 8 Mile, Wyoming at the Marathon gas station, you left your gun in the car, you ran back to the house, and when the police was pulling up, you was running up, and you told the police, Dawgface in the house, he just tried to kill me. One, you put me on the scene of the crime. You mentioned my name. You said I had 2 firearms. You said I tried to kill you. You said I was in the house right now. You did all that kind of shit. You couldn't get your shit off with the goddamn trying to kill the bitch.
You took it too
right?
far, bro.
So that didn't work for you. So now you trying to get me locked up, and you saying I tried to kill you. This nigga busted moves. You left, came back to the scene of the crime. You told the police I tried to kill you. You let the police know which house it was, right? You told the police I was still in there and I had guns. You couldn't kill her, you couldn't kill me, so now you're gonna try to get me locked up. So when niggas say, well, Dawgface, you made a statement. No, nigga, I didn't call the police on you. I didn't tell the police you did the motherfucking thing.
You made it hot over here.
Listen, I made a statement to contradict the statement you made against me. I didn't make a statement on you to get you locked up. Right. I made a statement about the statement you made on me, nigga. So I'm gonna let you just tell the story about me trying to kill you. I'm just sitting there, motherfucker. I'm gonna let you tell the story about me trying to kill you. You already pinpointed me. You already told the police I tried to kill you. You already said that we had history, right? You already told the police to check my phone. Listen, when I stepped out the window, I left my shit in the house.
So why he isn't getting the rat label?
Oh, they know he ratted.
Oh, okay.
They know he ratted, but because Peezy, Dugg, and the rest of them cocksucking bitch-ass niggas, Nuke, rest of them hoes, they ain't focusing. These niggas saying free him. We gonna send him some money. Y'all see where this is a nigga who told the police, dog, I didn't have no contact with the police. I jumped out the back window. When the police came in that house, I wasn't there. I was trying to avoid contact with the police. This nigga put the police on me. You put the police on me and told the police I tried to kill you. Told them that we had history. I've been threatening you and sending you pictures of guns for 3 weeks.
Damn.
They didn't find me until hours later, Mafi. They ain't find me right away. This nigga already at the precinct when they find me. I'm on the side of the garage, had like a deer hunter, nigga. I'm like a deer hunter on that bitch. And they said, oh, well, you had water guns, prop guns. My nigga, I got into a shootout with a nigga who had a real gun. And I had prop guns. I didn't run. I stood face to face with this nigga. He's shooting at me. I'm shooting at him. I know I can't kill him. I'm trying to spook him with the guns. And that's what I did. I spooked him, and it worked, nigga. So when niggas talking that shit, nigga, I had to think fast. Because if it wasn't for them prop guns, we'd have both been dead in that bitch.
Let me ask you this moving on. I'm glad you cleared it up, man. That's like a movie.
So listen, I told you before that Dugg, Ice Wear Vezo, Peezy, Nuke, Street Lord Wine, you got the text messages, my nigga.
I got it.
These niggas was meeting about how to stop me because they can't control me. So first they tried to use the whole, he not from Detroit, from Pontiac shit, right? Then they said, well, he's smart, he's a square. He ain't never sold dope. He ain't never, this nigga said, I ain't never sold dope. I ain't no gangster. Nigga, I've been to the youth home, training school, penitentiary. This nigga ain't never been nowhere but the county jail.
Speaking of him, what's it like for people to expose your address and personal info on the internet like that while you beefing, bro? It's like a new age way of beefing. We ain't beef like this back in the day.
It's called doxing. I'm in the process of filing a lawsuit with him right now. I wasn't gonna do it, but see, these niggas playing police games, right? They playing police games, put my address out there, giving my wife phone number out, to call him, oh, he cheating on you. Oh, Al, listen, I was on Rockstar's show last night. I'm gonna send you the link, bro. This nigga's on there talking about, oh, you cheat on your wife, you cheat on women.
Niggas don't do that though, bro.
Yes, they do. That's Detroit.
Shit,
that is the new wave Detroit.
Yes,
listen, in Detroit, know he doing it. And they ain't saying nothing to him about it. All the OG gangster niggas, they know he doing it.
But me,
they know
we don't.
Them niggas some hoes. And that's why I'm going ballistic and they can't fuck with me in the YouTube streets. And that's why I'm gonna put belt to all their motherfucking ass. Period. Simple as that.
I ain't mad at that, bro.
They can't fuck with me. Your question to me earlier was, they don't understand how this YouTube shit work. This nigga went on Rockstar show last night. Everywhere I go, he go. Everywhere I go, he go. How you get to Rockstar? Because they've been watching me. And these same niggas was the same niggas who was feeding Wack 100 and Baby Shooter information about me and T Grizzly the whole time. You see Baby Shooter posted the shit, the DM from T Grizzly and Dugg.
Yeah, nah, we definitely get to Baby Shooter. Let me ask you this before we get to Baby Shooter, bro. Hey man, shout out to Danny, man. 6ix9ine is actually a cool friend of mine now, man. Because we went on a strong media run before he went to jail.
Okay.
And shout out to Danny, man. You know what I'm saying? He just came home just in time for the Gucci, Pooh, Thug drama. Does he have a right to gloat a little bit because of a lot of big rappers that have been placed in similar situations as him right now?
He has a right to talk about it because the same people who condemned him for doing what he did, we are now discovering they did the same shit. And they had did it before he even did the shit he did. Or we're doing it. Or we're covering up for it. Like when you think about the whole thing with QCP and the Thug,
yes,
and the leaked jail phone calls. You heard 21 Savage and Thug talking about they told Baby not to sign the QCP because QCP was a rat. Nigga, that was 2014, 13.
Before the 6ix9ine.
That's before the 6ix9ine shit.
Wow.
So you niggas have been in a conspiracy to cover up rat snitch shit long before 6ix9ine wasn't even a rapper at that point in time. So when 6ix9ine is hearing about all this shit that's transpiring, and it sounds like, and it smells like, and it tastes like his experience, of course he gonna say something about it. He living in his truth. So nigga, he want them niggas to embrace their inner ratness too.
He's loving it right now.
He loving it. He loving it. And he has a right to, because you niggas, the same niggas who was talking shit about him, they weren't just talking shit about him. Don't forget they criticized Kodak Black. They said Kodak Black got $1 million to do a verse with him. In the verse, he called him a rat. He dissed him in the motherfucking verse. They said that Kodak Black wasn't supposed to do that. That was against the G code. But then again, we look around, we fast forward, 2-3 years go by, and the Slaughter Gang General, the Slaughterhouse General, 21 Savage, he admits in jail phone calls, and he admits on X, on Twitter, that they been knew, according to them, that Gunna was a snitch, and they been knew that QCP was a snitch, but they covered it up to save face for Atlanta, because for QCP had a bag. So that tells you everything you need to know, little boys and girls. Money. As long as you got a bag, as long as you got some power and influence, as long as you can help change a motherfucking life, they'll overlook any and everything you do that's supposed to be a violation of the motherfucking street code.
Is the public as mad at 6ix9ine in 2026 as they were in 2019?
I ain't even mad at him. All these rat ass niggas, we gonna be rat around this bitch. Nigga, I said I'm a civilian now. Oh, he a civilian now. Nigga, I don't sell drugs.
Right, I don't either.
You know, nigga, I've been a civilian. I've been a civilian in terms of the way I live my life. Now, me turning up on you bitch ass niggas and me verbally abusing you bitch ass niggas on YouTube, that ain't no criminal shit. That's me checking you bitches and lighting a fire up on y'all ass, nigga. I ain't making no deals and transactions. You heard Al Nuke say, man, you ain't sold no dope. You ain't. Just imagine all the ratting he doing on me. Imagine if I did sell drugs and he knew about it. Imagine if I knew, if I was scamming or some shit like that and he knew about it, what do you do?
It'd be over for you, man.
He'd be telling on me, my nigga. Come on, man. This whole ass nigga already ratting and telling.
Man, where all these new hate videos coming from on you? I be scrolling, I be seeing niggas got your name in the little caption.
I'm clickbait now. I'm clickbait.
So with that?
All things Dawgface get these niggas who ain't even monetized or the ones who are monetized, it gets you $400-500 a month,
Yeah.
maybe 1,000, bitch.
Pay a little bill.
You pay a little bills. It ain't gonna get you on here. See, it's different between these niggas. It's called fledgling YouTube channels with under 50,000 subscribers or whatever they got.
Mm-hmm.
No power, no influence, no real reach. Can't fuck with me. And the niggas had to blackball me. I told you a month ago what they was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see all this shit happening, you ain't calling me like, when you text me like, this is what you said was gonna happen. Everybody who knows me, who in my personal circle, they all send me my money. I've said it on my Instagram. You niggas finna try to launch the campaign on me. So this is the campaign these niggas had to launch. All the niggas hoes.
Let me share this before you finish that. I want to let all my viewers know that I am from the Vlad TV umbrella for 10 years. So I studied.
They ain't know that neither. They've been watching you, yo. Yeah. Listen, they've been watching you. And if you go check your DM, you don't really fuck with DMs though. Go check your DM and look in your
the messages that don't really come through.
Look there, I guarantee you. Oh, you already said it. It's already Detroit niggas in your motherfucking DM. Yeah, you already said it. Go look.
I want to let people know that.
So what happens is, everywhere they see me go, right? On YouTube, like your YouTube channel, they make comments on your YouTube videos with me on them. They in your DM. Everywhere these niggas, they watching me. I'm the biggest show on earth. It ain't never been a nigga like me in Detroit. So everywhere I go, these niggas, real life street stars, they try to contact real life street stars, man. Don't interview him no more. You done been threatened.
100.
Don't interview Dawgface no more. We gonna slide on you.
But I want to let them know that I keep the integrity of my show.
Right.
You can't pay to get on the show.
Right.
I have to genuinely want to interview you. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that from Vlad. Because if anybody can just get on your show, now it's watered down.
Right.
Now you like other shows. I ain't gonna hate on other shows. Now
Right.
they going downhill now. I keep the integrity of the show. So that's why I appreciate you always coming on, because I got to keep a certain quality of guest on my show. Anybody can't come on here.
Right.
But yeah, you go ahead and do your thing. Let me ask you this real quick. Who is the nigga that had kind of like the messed up skin that was going in on you, bro? Is that Jay O'Neal, or was that another guy?
All them niggas black and ugly. You take your pick of them black ugly ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas is some black ugly. Look at their teeth in their mouth. Tell Jay O'Neal to pop them. He got them, you know, them pop on veneers that you see on. He got them. Tell them to pop them out.
No, man.
And then the other big funky stanky ass nigga, a podcast nigga talking about. Bro, all you gotta do is look at his jawline. It's swole and puffy.
Come on, man.
Them niggas mad, jealous, angry, upset, broke, and fucked up and miserable. Living in poverty, mad as a motherfucker, mad because I'm doing what I'm doing right now. They can't fuck with me.
All jokes aside, what's it like knowing that some people want to actually harm you in real life, though, bro?
You gonna bleep out what I'm finna say?
Hell no.
They can suck my dick. And they mamas can suck my dick. Damn. Bitch, when they gave you what they gave you, they ain't stopped giving them out. They ain't stopped passing them out. The white man giving to everybody.
Explain having to get a new address. I saw one of your videos online. You said, hey, I had to, you know what I'm saying, tighten up because niggas playing. Just explain that situation.
So Al Nuke, and he sent my address. They did him and the bitch ass nigga Street Lil Wine. They did it's like a deep dive search on me and found my address in Georgia, right? So I was already in the process of building a bigger house anyway. You hear me? So what I did was instead of putting the house in my name, I put the house in my business name, and I dropped my business inside of a living trust. So you can't just search out my address by my name or social security number. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Like that, though.
I'm a businessman. I'm not a normal nigga. I'm God manifested in the flesh. I'm him. I ain't no normal ass nigga. You hear me? Man. So it's just that on that. But we were in the process of, because we wanted to build a home from the ground up, with all the specifications and all of this shit that we wanted to have in the house. So we was doing that anyway. All it did was just rush the process along. The money was already there. You know what I'm saying? I paid cash. Ain't no mortgage on the motherfucker. We paid cash for the motherfucker.
Why does Al Nuke hate you? He can't stand yours.
Because he a jealous bitch ass nigga. Everything he's done, right? He always tried to link it back to other shit. But when you hear him talk, because Dawgface, you going off on people who are legendaries. Them niggas ain't legends to me. They legends to you. See, that's the problem. The niggas that Detroit look up to, Detroit looks up to a nigga like Al Nuke. Not really. They call Al Nuke the fake Jay-Z. Back when Al Nuke was living in Detroit, niggas in Atlanta don't know this. Al Nuke, when he would do a concert or a show, he would be rapping Jay-Z songs. They call that nigga the fake Jay-Z. He'll rap 4 Jay-Z songs in one of his songs.
Man, why y'all doing Al Nuke like that?
It's the truth. Ask any nigga from Detroit. Wait till this shit drop and the comments come out. Al Nuke was known because he think he looked like Jay-Z. The baggy faced ass, pull up Jay-Z right now. and put up a picture of this nigga. This nigga's a poor man, used car driving ass Jay-Z.
We're gonna put Jay-Z on the screen.
Put him on the screen and put that nigga face up, that Al Nuke face. That nigga think he Jay-Z.
Let me ask you this. What exactly did he say about podcasters, man? You say he said something specific.
He said that podcasters. He said that the podcasters are the feds. So channels like the Mafi channel, Vlad TV, Sean Cotton, they get motherfucking Cam Capones and No Jumpers. They all work for the feds, and the feds give them money to interview me and other people like me to tear down people and to expose people's criminal activity.
That's what he said for real?
Yeah, he said Sean Cotton gave me $50 to diss and talk about niggas in Detroit. My nigga,
wow.
I talked to Sean Cotton on the phone a couple of times. He's giving me advice about how to turn my channel up, how to monetize it right. I've never done no content with Sean Cotton, ever. So when he said that, I was on the show with Rockstar last night, and he said it last night. I said, pull it up then. Sean Cotton gonna give me $50,000 to talk about you useless ass, worthless ass niggas. How does that benefit him? So he's saying that all the podcasters, Vlad TV, No Jumper, they all work for the DEA and FBI. They all federal agents, and they pay motherfucking podcasters. They pay me, and they pay us.
Well, that's
to talk.
not true.
My nigga. Hey, listen. He knows that he's a talker. He's an actor. So he knows the general public don't understand that. And because Vlad does have a label by some people when they try to criticize Vlad, right? Which is not true. Vlad ain't twisting nobody's arm.
No.
Telling nobody to talk about no criminal activity. If you go on Vlad and Vlad asks you a question, his job is to ask you questions.
Right.
That are intriguing and questions that he know the general public don't want to know. Mm-hmm. That's his job. You don't have to answer them.
You don't have to.
He ain't put no gun on you and say who shot JR, nigga, who killed this nigga, who robbed that nigga. That's these. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like when 42 Dugg took his bitch ass on Vlad, right? When he took his bitch ass on Vlad, the most horrible. Listen.
That was my interview, by the way. Just let everybody know. I booked that.
You booked that interview?
I got him on there, and I watched it and I cringed, though. I'm like, damn, why he ain't sitting up? Why he so? And
that is one reason why nobody wants to interview these rappers. That's why the whole rap game is falling apart. And that's why podcasting and YouTubing is spiraling out of fucking control in the upward way. They can't fuck with us, man. They mad, upset, and jealous. And what niggas in Detroit are jealous about is I'm here. Nigga, I laid the foundation down for where I am right now 10 years ago. Longer than that. You can't just come out, I'm gonna do a podcast. So all these bitch ass niggas trying to support podcasts. Hey nigga, you could have whoever do a podcast you wanna do, they can't fuck with me. My fan base and my base don't come from Detroit. Detroit didn't build me. I built myself in Detroit.
You saw the comments on the page. You got folks all in UK fucking with your nigga.
Come on, man. So when niggas trying to blackball me, how you gonna blackball me? Or don't interview with him. I don't want to interview you bitch ass, coward, rat, pussy ass niggas. You're not interesting. Well, look at the Vlad. That's the worst interview Vlad ever did. Was the 42 Dugg interview.
It was hard to watch.
It was hard to watch. It was cringe-worthy. It was cringe-worthy. Nigga, a refund. Get that refund back from that little bitch ass nigga.
Hey man, Al Nuke said, man, you put money on his head and you posted your DM. Did y'all have DMs back and forth or some shit like that?
Hey, listen, bro. That nigga's a rat. That nigga posted a DM from me. He creates shit because he in the movie making business, right? This nigga created a fake ass. He DM'd. He created because he got fake pages on Instagram. He DM'd himself from a fake page, and it says, "Nigga, keep on playing. I'll put $50,000 in your head." He screenshot as if it was me.
Oh.
He screenshot the shit and he posted it on his page where it says, "I'll put $50,000 in your head." And then he made a video that said, "Hey Detroit, if something happens to me, Dawgface did it."
Anything happened on my chinny chin chin, the play has been set, the money is on the floor, and Detroit burn in ashes with the fucking face of Dawgface. You make sure you do it. Make sure, nigga.
Swear to God, I'll send it to you. Put it up in there. He said, if a hair get touched on my chin, my daughter got the money for the get back. So he put a target on his door back.
Did you send me that?
Yeah.
Post?
He said his daughter post that shit.
All right, post it, man.
He put it up. My daughter Ajay, y'all know who she is. She got the money. Like, she got the money. So listen, you sounding the alarm. You telling everybody in Atlanta that your daughter got some money to pay a nigga to do a hit on me. Your daughter ain't got no motherfucking money at all. So all you gonna do is make these motherfucking Zone 3 niggas go catch your daughter thinking she got some money for you or something happened to you and get her ass together. You put a target on your daughter back by saying that shit. I'ma send it to you. You already got it.
Yeah. All right, man, you say post.
Listen, when these niggas get frustrated, Mafi, listen, you can't out-talk me, nigga. You can't out-rationalize me. You niggas too slow. You lack the education, you lack the experience to tussle with me on YouTube, nigga. Tussling with me on YouTube is like jumping in some wire with an alligator, bitch. You gonna get bit the fuck up.
Damn. If you ran into Al at Dunkin' Donuts right now, man, what you say to him, dog?
I'll spit in his face because he a hoe. I wouldn't even hit him. I wouldn't even raise my hand, I would spit on him. That's how much that's how much I know he a pussy ass, hoe ass nigga. He didn't call the police on me. He didn't call the IRS on my company, right? He didn't report my YouTube channel. He told other niggas, report his YouTube channel. Let's take his YouTube channel. Report his Instagram pages. No, report all his shit, get his shit shut down. That's all pussy ass shit.
Hey, man, I just woke up, bro. See, nigga paid the nigga. The nigga YouTube go to. God, y'all cold, man. Y'all heartless, bro. Man, Detroit for the win. Detroit! I ain't going in on the third day, y'all. I don't think so. I'm going to chill. It's been a great experience. I needed to get the new Nuke at Night back out. I just needed to get in my Nuke at Night zone. But really and truly, I had to do it. Somebody had to do it. And it took a methodical nigga like myself, you know what I mean, to do it. That could be a nerd like him, but a real gangster not like him. You know what I mean? It just really triangle offense on this nigga. Because I had to outsmart him, all of that. Because, yeah.
He cheated on his girl. And he's saying this shit outright, out loud. And the niggas he fucked with, the Street Lord Wines, the Peezys, the Duggs, all the niggas that he say he talked to every day, they laughed at the fact that he did that.
Even your enemies, you don't even like, man. You know.
Man, listen. Watch this, bro. These niggas dick sucking Baby Shooter, sending Baby Shooter my motherfucking shit about me. Baby Shooter turns around and sends me Peezy address in Texas and send me 42 Dugg address. 42 Dugg stay 10 minutes from me.
Damn, clip that.
He say 10 minutes from me. I'ma send it to you.
Damn.
Put all that shit in there.
Are these facts?
Bro, he stay 10 minutes from me.
That's a small world. Is he aware of that?
Yeah. I posted it, nigga. And I posted Baby Shooter audio telling me where Dugg stay at in Roswell.
Damn.
These niggas will shoot themselves in the foot trying to take me out. Ain't no taking Dawgface out. Bitch, I don't want no interview from you. I don't need to book your whole ass for no show because you niggas ain't filling no crowd up no way. You know what I'm saying? You niggas only filling up little bitty ass clubs, if that. You know what I'm saying? You niggas need 4, 5 niggas to do a show with you to have a real audience. Man, I don't want to book you niggas. I'm Dawgface, nigga. I'm the most dangerous voice in Detroit, nigga. Period. You can't stop me at all, period.
Last Al Nuke question on this interview. What's the $2 million he was talking about, bro? How was that down to you saying that you and your wife are worth $2 million? What's the $2 million story, bro?
I'm worth more than $2 million. I made $2 million in the last 6 months. And him constantly talking about my wife, right? He been saying my wife is 800 pounds, 400 pounds. I was on Rockstar show last night. I had Rockstar people, KK call me on FaceTime. My wife was right there. My wife, it was on the scale. She weighs 130 pounds. He was frustrated. He started saying, that ain't his wife. That ain't his wife. Her name's Janice. Her name's Janice. I put her on the phone. And she said everything. He asked her questions about him. She answered every question about him. He mad. Show her. The nigga is mad, jealous, angry, and upset at the success I have. He mad because how I'm moving. He mad because, listen, he did a movie called Detroit Dreams. He didn't even pay for that movie. The movies that he doing with Zaytoven, all them B-ass movies, you watch them? No. You watch them motherfucking movies? No. That's what I thought. Right?
Hey, G, you watch the movie, G?
No.
Fuck with G ain't fuck.
Bro, listen, bro. Listen, not on. bro, listen. Hey, listen. This nigga is trying to sell himself as a filmmaker, bro. Nigga, you would never get invited to the Cannes Film Festival. You will never get invited to Sundance. You never go to Monaco with that shit, nigga. You ain't going nowhere but over there on Cleveland Avenue, nigga, till you buy We Frap with them bitch-ass movies, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, goofy-ass nigga? I'm a filmmaker, bitch. You renting a house in Stockbridge.
Damn, man.
You renting a house, you own nothing, you bitch-ass nigga.
Man, Dawgface said the movies ain't hitting on shit.
Oh, come on, bro.
Come on.
Detroit Dreams, right? Do me a favor, bro. Go to Tubi and look up Detroit Dreams. The title spelled wrong.
No, you taking it too far now.
And he ain't paid for it. My man Skin paid for the movie. He ain't paid for that movie. My man Skin paid for the movie. And here's what Detroit don't know. Al Nuke tried to come back to Detroit when Detroit started catching on fire, right? When the Duggs and the T Grizzlies and the Smokes were one of the biggest promoters in the country, right? When they blew up, he did Detroit Dreams to try to put himself on a pedestal. He tried to cast himself for the lead role in Detroit Dreams. And Skin, who paid for the movie, he said, hell no, we're going to put Smoke as the lead, because Smoke got drawing power. He tried to cast himself as a lead to make himself look big to everybody outside Detroit, like I'm the king of Detroit and all this shit is surrounding me. But Skin said, no, I'm gonna have Smoke. Everybody know who Eastbourne Smoke is, Cooper Street Smoke.
What's his acting skills like, though?
Whose?
Al.
As a cross-dresser, he need to try that cross-dressing shit. He would be a good cross-dresser.
Look, I got a...
Or an alien, and as an alien, he ain't got to put no makeup on.
Show up.
Yeah, they can save costs with makeup and shit. He ain't put no makeup on. All you gotta do is show up and bring his motherfucking kids with him.
We got a couple more before we get up out this new studio at the Mafi channel, man, with Dawgface, man. You know I have a ball with you, bro. Street Lord Juan, did he really put a cease and desist out on you?
Yes, he filed a cease and desist.
Elaborate, what happened?
I was tearing this bitch ass up. The last 3 females that Street Lord Juan have exposed him. Right? The last 2 that he had, I paid him. They jumped in his DM, started liking his pictures. That's all it took. Triggered him, right? So they with him at his place. They with him at his place, and this nigga, they recording everything for me. That's how the whole thing between the Peezy and all the other people happened. They recording everything he's saying. That's how I knew the cease and desist was coming. That's how I knew that him and Al Nuke and Ike Bezel and them was talking about me. Because the females that he had with him, I got pictures of this nigga naked. Right? I got pictures of this nigga snoring, eating like a little pig he is. I got all that shit in my phone right now. Because the last females he had, I paid him to be with him. He think they with him because they like him. No, nigga. They with you because I paid him to be with you.
Damn.
So I paid him to be with him to get information about me, about what he's plotting on me about. And then in the course of that, I discovered that he had said negative shit about Peezy. He had said that Peezy was a hoe. He had to protect Peezy in the Fed joint because Peezy got into it with the BD niggas. Because remember he said that Lil Durk had killed somebody and that he knew that Lil Durk had killed somebody for a fact. So Peezy go to the Fed joint after that. So the Chicago niggas had a problem with Peezy because Peezy said Lil Durk had killed niggas and he had information and evidence to prove it. So they got into it. So Street Lord Wild been telling everybody that Peezy was a hoe and he had to protect him. He talked about Peezy, V's, Skilla Baby, Helliver, Matasha, who's like a mover and shaker in the Detroit restaurant scene, Dream Rich, who's the manager of Baby Money, who used to be saving quality control. He talked about Said Louis, who's hell of a manager, right? So I got him all on tape talking about all these people. I told all these people what the fuck, I gave them proof. And all of them said, I know that's what he do. Nobody was shocked that I said he had been talking about them. Oh, Mireille and Ante, he talked about them, called them police, called them rats. He talked about all them people. I told all them people, including Peezy. And I got the DM, Peezy checked him. And then when he checked him, he sent me, this was almost 2 years ago, he sent me a screenshot of the DM between him and Juan where he checked Juan.
Wow.
All these niggas know for a fact that Juan talk about them, but they scared of Juan.
Let me ask you this before we get up out of here, bro.
I call him Juanita.
Come on, man.
I call him fat back, pickled pig feet, salt pork fat eating, pig ran ass nigga. Juanita. He's not no man. I call him Juanita.
Is it true that you can't own a toy gun as a felon in Michigan?
It is true. It's called a gun law. See, Michigan, when you go to prison in Michigan, the MDOC, I don't know if it's like that in other states, but in Michigan, you can't possess a firearm if you're a convicted felon. If you're a convicted felon and you get caught with a firearm, then they're going to charge you.
Yeah, firearms, I understand that, but you talking about like super soakers,
the gun law says you can't possess a firearm or a facsimile of a firearm, a BB gun, a pellet gun.
The duck hunt gun.
You can't have none of that shit. You can't have a lighter gun. If you're a convicted felon, if they wanted to, they can charge you. You can't have, if you're a convicted felon, you're a rapper.
Right.
Right? You ain't even supposed to have a gun in your rap videos. You ain't supposed to have a gun in your hand, even if it's a fake gun.
Y'all laws are strict.
Yeah, they are. Some of the strictest in the country.
Wow.
They normally don't come after you if you're just shooting in production, right? Unless there's something going on.
That you had an audio probably a couple weeks ago on your Instagram. You and Wack was arguing on Clubhouse. I know it's old.
2 years ago.
But was that your first interaction with Wack 100?
No, my first interaction with him was cussing his bitch ass out in Clubhouse about what he was saying about BG was one issue, but the biggest issue was about what he was saying about 42 Dugg, when he said that Offset socked 42 Dugg in the face and Dugg ran, and you know what I'm saying, over the dice game that went wrong at the QC studio in Atlanta. So I took exception with that, and I defended 42 Dugg. Let's get this shit straight. I defended 42 Dugg because 42 Dugg is from Detroit. That's the city I represent. I wasn't defending him per se. I was defending the honor of the city of Detroit.
Well, he should be riding with you then, man.
Niggas some hoes, niggas sit back jealous, mad, angry, upset. Niggas can't control me. So he's being influenced by Peezy. Peezy's being influenced by Wine, who talked about him like a dog and hold him, encouraged him. And Al Nuke, whenever he speaks forward with somebody, he reaches out to him and joins forces with him. Let's get Dawgface. Let's all conspire to get together and talk about Dawgface. How you think you get on a Rockstar show last night? Where you don't even pay attention to YouTube. Where you know Rockstar from? Because this nigga watching my page from fake pages.
He follow your lead.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. All right, so where are you and Wack at today, man?
Wack a hoe. Me and Wack ain't nowhere. I spit in Wack face. I want Wack to take that celebrity boxing match. We already got
the plug on.
We already got the plug on celebrity boxing.
What happened with the last contender though?
Gangster. He put his gangster down.
Damn.
Hey, Terrence Gangster Williams. Gangster said, I ain't finna get no ring with Dawgface because he gonna beat my ass. So he put out a number and say, man, give me $500,000 because I'm gonna get my ass whooped because Dawgface gonna beat my ass and I know it. So you gotta pay me to get my ass whooped.
What if 1090 Jake was like, because he put the offer up to anybody out there.
Who?
1090 Jake said, any rapper or anybody out there that feel a certain way about me exposing y'all, we can get in the ring, we can throw hands.
Let's do that. Hey, Jake, I challenge you, Jake. I challenge you. We already got the plug.
We got the direct plug.
We got the direct plug with celebrity boxing.
I got the direct plug with Jake. I introduced Jake to Vlad TV.
Right.
So the relationship is there.
Right.
It's nothing but a phone call.
You did that too?
That's me, man.
Okay, listen. 1090 Jake, Wack 100, get in the ring. Let's make it happen. Hey, Wack 100, you coward, bitch ass, hoe type nigga. You fake paperwork putting out, dick in the booty ass, pussy ass. Yeah, all you do is hide behind Vlad, or you hide behind Adam, or you hide behind academics. You ain't got no platform of your own, bitch ass nigga. I challenge you to get in the ring, bitch. I'll pulverize your ass. 1090 Jake, I don't like how you played that fake ass shit with that whole ass shit you did with Dugg. And the culture mad at you for always being in black people business. 1090 Jake, bring your ass here, boy.
We can make it happen, man. Jake, get in contact.
Jake is not gonna take that. Jake gonna look at my Instagram like, oh, hell no. Same thing that Terrence Gangster Williams did, hell no. Wack is definitely not gonna do it. He been beat up so many times, getting beat up one more time ain't gonna hurt you, let's get a bag about it. You can get beat up for a bag because you've been getting beat up for free your whole life, bitch ass nigga.
Hey, Dawgface, what's next for you with Detroit, man? As far as like you and Detroit, the city of Detroit, what's the relationship like moving forward?
Bro, I just did the Sean Mike Kelly show, which is one of the biggest podcasts on the planet. Yeah, and I'm on. Listen, I've already made it. So the motherfucker, this is a message to the city of Detroit. Y'all can conspire. You can conspire against me all you want to. You can tell people to take my Instagram page. I'm just gonna build another one. I already have Instagram pages already built that I don't even talk about. I already have 30, 40,000 Instagram pages already built because I already know these bitch ass niggas finna do that. So, and listen, when my Instagram page get took, all you gotta do is search out, because I have them, they're there, but I don't have them up, right? All you gotta do is search out anything Dawgface, Dawgface, right? And the first post I'm gonna post, right? It's gonna be something from the Mafi channel, let y'all know it's me. I'm gonna do a video with Mafi, let y'all know it's me. Just know that.
That's super dope, man. Hey, man.
So what's next for me is I'm booked and busy, right? I'm getting more money doing interviews than them niggas getting rapping.
Damn. They gotta hurt, right? On their side.
I got the Zelle too. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay, yeah. For sure. Yeah. Man of my word, man. Hey, bro, I'm doing something new with the way I end it now. I got so many friends and people that love our interviews, and I had a homeboy hit me up on the way over here about my nigga Varese. Shout out to my dog Varese.
Varese, what's up, though?
He a huge Dawgface fan.
I appreciate all the support.
He said, ask that nigga something for me, bro. I said, at the end, I'm gonna ask this for you, bro. I think we kind of touched on it, but I'm gonna do it for Varese. He said, ask him who actually made BMF hot and got them popped off. So he's saying, like, who broke up BMF in your opinion? Was it Meech? Was it Terry? What happened in your opinion?
It was a combination of things. One, Terry did get called on wiretap, talked about drug business. That did happen. So Terry made a series of mistakes that led to him getting hot. But Terry says that, hey, the reason why the feds was on me to begin with is because of all the open activities you had going on from LA to Atlanta. You basically put us on front by all the billboards and all the crazy ass shit you was doing with this rap shit. You put us on front.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right? So it's a combination of mistakes that all listen, there's no foolproof way to sell drugs, bro. There's no foolproof way to sell drugs. The criminal activity wasn't meant to last forever. Them boys had a good run, and it was what it was, man. But it was never meant to last forever. But Meech was living like it was gonna be a forever thing. The white man will always show you. He will always teach you. He will show you by example that shit wasn't meant to last forever.
That's deep, man. Thanks, Varese, for that question. I want a chance to get my money back, dog, before we leave.
What?
I was a man of my word.
This ain't 4-2 Dugg. You trying to hit me? Yeah, because I stopped gambling when I want to.
I just don't like losing.
Oh, okay. What is it?
I want to make some type of another bet, some type of wager, man. I don't know what, but just give me a chance off camera to win my money back, bro. I don't know.
Okay, all's well.
The bet can be like how soon I can get you on Vlad TV or other media platform. I don't know what it is, but give me a chance to win my bread back, dog.
Oh, no problem. That's a bet. That's my word, yeah.
Hey, man, look here, bro. I'm trying to tap in with all the questions y'all want to know with Dawgface right now, and I think we done covered a lot, man. Anything else you want to clear up before we slide? We got about 5 minutes in this new studio.
Hey, listen. For everybody who supports Dawgface, thank you. For everybody who's been rocking with me, thank you. We're like street stars, thank you. CEO King Munchie, thank you. Trio from Houston, thank you. Jeff, Rook, Faz, OD, thank y'all. Thank everybody who been supporting me, the staff of the Mafi channel. Shout out to Vlad, shout out to Smackwater, the OG.
Shout out to Smackwater.
Before there was anybody, it was Smack.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the OG Smackwater. Shout out to everybody who was supporting. Shout out to all the bloggers, BT Scoop, The Ruler Report, Cliff World TV. Shout out to my YouTube streets, my babies. Yeah, Uncle Juice, Public Figure Boogie TV, Baby Doll So Raw, Detroit Gossip. Shout out to the Forum Magazine, Kid L. Shout out to Everybody Has a Voice podcast. Shout out to the Murder Mint Media. Shout out to Elite Media. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Punyak. Yak Time. What's up? Y'all know what it is, your baby.
Man, say something to them niggas, man, trying to put that rat label on a real gangster, bro.
Hey, listen. I don't give a fuck what you niggas call me. I don't lose no sleep at all, period. When you talk about me and you mention my name, when you text my name on your smartphone is picking up that you're texting. So that's a part of the algorithm too. You niggas don't know that when you text somebody on your smartphone, that smart device is tracking your information. And it's tracking your information to help you make decisions or to help put what you're tracking and what you're talking about in your face. So thank you for making content about me. Oh, I'm making content about him. I'm talking about him. Bitch, make it. All you're doing is boosting my level of visibility.
Look at
Make
what they
it.
done, man. We done changed the whole setup.
Make it.
We appreciate y'all.
Hey, listen, make all the content you want. Talk bad about me. Call me ugly. Call me a rat. Call me gay. Because the word rat and gay are high in the algorithm because all you rat-ass niggas in the music business been ratting. So listen, when you make content, put rat, and put gay, put hoe-ass nigga. Don't put that because they don't get anywhere. Put everything in there. Hashtag everything, man. I don't give a fuck about you niggas. You just can't fuck with me.
Man, look here. This the legendary Dawgface, man. You have just been tuned into the Mafi channel on y'all fuck niggas, man. I love this shit, man. Man, make sure y'all holler at your boy, nigga.